plan for today's session. I've got a Choose Your Own Adventure book here, and I'm just going to read this out aloud, and you will choose what you do.
Sure. I mean, I'm honestly not opposed to that. Not gonna lie, I like Choose Your Own Adventure books. I used to like the GI
shit back in the day.
So I've got it here.
I always hated that there was only one way to not die in those books.
No, it depends on
the book.
The original ones, the traditional Choose Your Own Adventures, which I don't have here, is they had a few endings, some good endings, some bad endings, some where you didn't die. But the ones like I have here with the R.L. Stine book, the Mad Adventures of Dr. Ook, those ones usually ended with everyone dying, but that's because it's a horror adventure book.
Well, yeah, no, like the fucking amusement park one.
But like, even
I don't think there's a single way out of the amusement park other than turning back on like page 3. Like 3 pages in, there's an option to just not go in the park, and you get this very lame ending of, and everything was boring, and you suck for choosing this.
But at least you lived.
All the books that I had, there was only one right way, and everyone else led to death.
There was one I read. I think there was a couple ways out of it. It involved something about these kids, and one of the kids was secretly a lizard person, and there were like other lizard people.
You ready to get started?
Yeah,
I am about it.
Yep.
Everyone here?
Yep.
Want to do the traditional roll call, Flux?
Sure. Let's do that. Let's do that, teacher's pet. Neo tag?
Here.
Kiri?
Here.
It's on.
Here.
There we go. Silvek?
Yep.
Red Fox?
Possibly not, but yes.
Hold on, give me a second.
I like skidded across the house, just like, I gotta do a roll call.
Must reach microphone.
Okay,
Must reach push to talk button.
Let's do a recap of where we last left off.
Shit's weird, Joe.
Well, we got Smog out in the open.
Kiri, do a recap of where we last left off.
Let's see. Last session, we uncovered a plot regarding a potential the assassination of the Doge. We uncovered the fact that there were 5 Dragonborns involved, one of which is dead, one which was captured, and possibly has already gotten away. This eventually led us to trying to investigate what happened, where I can't exactly recall what happened, but eventually we end up having dinner with Lord Osinian. And after wine and dinner, we ended up waking up in some dungeons, ended up exploring the place to figure out what was going on, ended up coming across the Baba Yaga, with Sovik's character basically flirting with her, which involved us having to beat the crap out of him to get the cursed pendant off him. Well, emblem off the armor. After that, we basically ran our ass to the noble quarter to try and save the Doge. We happened to come across that with both Lord Osinian, the Doge, and at least one other bodyguard there. I believe it was Sarah, Zahn's character, that basically screamed to tell them to stop. That basically caused them all to stop, and we basically end up revealing the plot dump about Lord Osinian being evil, which got him arrested. However, it turns out that when we were interrogating him, he apparently was fully expecting a release from his cell. And he seemed to have some control over Rogoff somehow. We didn't know how at the time. So basically, after having Parn basically punch Rogar out, he ended up leading Rogar outside, where he saw 3 other Dragonborns come around to rescue Lord Osinian. Now, at that time, it was just Rogar, Montaro, and Sarah, and Parn that were outside. Red Fox's character, Nightmare, basically stayed and locked himself in the cell with Lord Osinian, who basically revealed a plot drop about how a deal was made and the people of Highmore welched on the deal. However, at the same time, the 4 other idiots basically valiantly fought against at least the Dragonborns. Didn't die somehow, despite Montaro's apparent insistence at almost killing himself. But basically, they managed to release Lord Asinian, who, after telling everyone to just drop their weapon, we simply did. And then Lord Asinian revealed himself that he was a big goddamn black dragon, and ended up flying up into the air, screaming, telling everyone, "You have 1 year to get out, or you die."
Hey, there we go.
That recap turned into a summary very quickly, but
It works.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Incidentally, do you remember?
There's some bits I've forgotten. It's nice to know what you guys first
And
said.
also, you got it wrong. Parn yelled out as he was flying, not fucking Sarah.
No. It was me.
No, it was fucking me. You guys were too busy. What do we do? What do we do? And I'm like, fuck it. I yell out.
Flux,
I
do you remember
cast
what kind of
Thermocancer
attack
to
you had
yell
that
across
dragon
the
do when he
crowd.
dropped me to 1 HP?
It was just a sword attack.
Sword?
He was doing sword attacks, and he was alternating sword attacks and shield bashes.
Okay. Because if it was the sword that dropped me and triggered my thing that put me to 1 HP, I'm going to have Montaro have a scar from it.
Okay, that's more interesting. Let's go with that then. Definitely wasn't the swift ball kick he used to move you out the way.
Well, that was the first time.
So you guys are standing at the jail. A giant dragon has just flown off. You're now out in an empty street.
I'm going to go get a drink.
First reaction,
So-
I need a drink before I do anything.
So Parn wanders
To be
off.
honest, that's probably not the most wrong outcome to position to have.
Sorry, but
standing at
that's
the
the
jail.
only thing Parn can think of. It's time to go drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm assuming we probably weren't the only ones who saw this giant ass dragon who yelled at the entire city, so I'm gonna go. Actually, hang on. How much does Montaro care? That's a question I need to answer before I decide if he actually goes and speaks with anyone that we've contacted previously.
I mean,
his
A
thought
group of guards rushes up
Parn's
to the
the
jail.
one that was pushing us to help the most. So with Parn gone to go get a drink, I don't know.
Yeah, Montaro's kind of across was like, well, he was the one who was like, but now he's going to. I don't know
A
it.
group of guards rush up to the jail. What happened? Where's Hosseini? Where does
he-
Dragonborn go?
He was a dragon.
Okay.
I pipe
yeah.
in. I
And he
pipe in.
flew away.
I pipe in. He was the founder of this great land.
No, that was Hayward. Hayward founded the city. But let's go
No.
back to the dragon. And
No. Hayward and a dragon.
Yes.
Even
Hayward-
your statue says so.
Yes. Yes,
That
Hayward
was
a
an-
great dragon.
That was the same
He
dragon.
claims to be the same dragon.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. We'll carry that info on. Now, what happened to the Dragonborn that came here? They beat up some of the guards back down the street.
I went with the dragon.
They kicked the shit out of me, and like he said, they went with the dragon. They were
Okay.
his servants.
Yeah. The guard kind of clutches his
They were kind
Okay,
of in a league of their own.
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna pass this message on to the guard captains. We'll let you know. We'll let them know that apparently this dragon founded the city or some such nonsense. You guys don't leave the city for a week or so, okay? We're gonna need to talk to you after we figure out what's all this going on.
All right.
Okay?
I sit down.
I need to
Anyone-
ask a question. Since Parn's not there, does that mean Parn can leave the city? No, literally, I need to know this.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, you haven't been told yet.
That's the Parn's interpretation, isn't it? Okay,
No, he has no
now head
idea.
off, you guys. We need to make sure the jail's okay and he didn't put anything in there or mess it up.
Montaro's just gonna kind of wander off at that. It's like, okay, I guess I'm not needed.
Do you need medical attention? Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. You look
It's kind of limping off.
sure.
My dick is normal size. I'm perfectly fine.
Where's my book?
I go to Montaro and I cast Cure Light Wounds. Give me a
I
moment.
was about to say, I think I still have the ability to just do a heal to myself, but yeah, I'll take the heal.
Did I put a healing potion at the end of the session, or was it after I kicked Montero's ass in the mansion? I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was when we were still in the mansion.
track of.
Okay.
Okay, so a few of the guards are left in the jail. They go inside and start examining things. The other guards head off back to the government quarter. What's up, you guys?
Well, I'm basically gonna tell my guys, look, there are some questions I need to have answered. I'm going to be speaking with the elder of the clans. If you need me, I'll probably be back at the guild hall either later tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Go your talk.
Rogar heads off. It's now 2 people standing at the jail. One person just sitting down, Indian pose, I guess meditating or something.
Nope, just sitting down, looking around.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I've gone off to find Parn.
Okay,
So,
Sarah, what's up?
first, Nightmare, did you let the dragon out?
Yes.
That was a good call. Please continue to make those.
He had a valid claim.
I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna just sit for a bit as well, and then I'm gonna then head off to the guild and then do some prayers and just reflect on life a little.
All right,
Okay.
when he leaves, I end up heading towards the Doge residence to request to speak with the Doge.
Oh my god, you're really gonna do this shit.
Okay,
To be fair, we just saved his life, so...
let's start with Montaro. Montaro, you've caught up with Parn. You're now in the tavern.
Yeah. Sitting over drinks, dead silence for a bit, just drinking. Each kind of looks up. It's like, so, dragons.
Yeah, dragons. This is gonna be fun. I don't think I've ever fought a dragon.
I don't think we can kill this one. Might be a bit out of our league.
Yeah. I think we
Plus,
can
he
get
actually
stronger.
might have a point.
I mean, he didn't tell any of us he has a point. He just said, I own this place, and then flew off.
But
Apparently, Nightmare knows something.
well, that's why I say, I trust weird little cat man. If he say this on up and up, I tend to believe.
I mean, you can trust weird little cat man all you want. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him yet.
Can you throw very far? You look quite spindly. That's probably gonna be done for the next hour or two as they just kind of process this.
I mean, not for nothing, but Catman kind of owes me his fucking life. Apparently, I paid for it, according to the dragon.
Okay, let's jump to Nightmare. You arrive at the Doge's mansion. It is the Doge's castle. It is guarded to the fucking teeth.
I walk up to one of the guards and ask if I can see the Doge.
No.
Why not?
Sorry.
That-
Go ahead.
There was just an assassination attempt on his life.
Yes, I was there. I helped save him.
Okay. Good job. Go away.
I have important information for him.
What's the information? We'll pass it on.
It's actually for his ears only.
Yeah, no.
is-
It's exactly what an assassin would say. Just get alone with the Doge.
You don't have to. You can come with me, but this must go directly from my mouth to his ears. You can come with me all you want. I
Wait
don't
here.
mind.
Don't move.
At this point, normally guards would just start stabbing.
No, they wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
The man heads off into the government castle for like a minute. Comes back out. Okay. Apparently, the guard captain knows you. We'll take you outside the Doge's office. He can hear you from there. That's as close as you're getting.
Well, that's better than nothing, I suppose.
I'm loving the mental image of what's about to happen.
Okay, so
Oh my
you're led into the Doge's castle. There are now about 20 guards around you with their weapons at the ready, and you're led in front of a door.
Hello, Mr. Doge? Are you in there?
I am. What is it
I
you
love
want to
the
tell me?
voice.
You don't seem to be the Doge. That sounds a little odd. Mr.
Making-
Guards, are you playing a trick on me?
Are you making fun of my voice?
I'm gonna roll a what's the
Have
roll?
you ever heard the Doge speak before? Otherwise, this really isn't probably going to work.
Didn't we?
No?
No,
No,
we've
we've never
heard-
met the Doge.
You've
The
never met or
only one
interacted
that
with the
has-
Doge. The only
The only
person who
one
frankly
that-
knows who he looks like is Parn.
Yeah, the only one who knows
Sarah.
anything about him is me.
Yes,
And
I know
Sarah.
that. Yeah, that's
That's it.
fine, but deception could be at play. So, what is the roll for detecting deception again?
Insight.
Insight. Okay.
Yeah.
I can never remember.
You could ask them to
For
open
future
the door.
reference, insight is to
Oh man.
understand if someone is trying to deceive you. Perception is to try to understand something about a location.
All right. Well, like I said, 5e.
Except when
kinda
it's
changed
investigate.
since
you don't know. You've never heard the Doge, but this doesn't sound like a voice that you've heard before, so you've ruled that out. It's not Parn. You've ruled that out for sure. And it's not doing a stereotypical Asian accent, so it's not Montaro. And you know for sure it's not you, so you're pretty good there. That's 3 out of the many people it could be that you've crossed off.
Well, it hasn't crossed me out yet.
It's also
You
any
said-
of Montaro's other accents.
I just have to imagine fucking Nightmare just cocking his head to the side. No.
Actually, that's probably right.
Just from one side to the other.
Gods, did he leave? He's still out there.
I'm trying to decide if this isn't a trick to try to.
I'm very busy. You have a minute.
I need information on the founder of the founder of this land because
Yeah, go to a library for that.
no, actually, that would be
You know,
information.
you are wasting.
What?
You are wasting.
You're not here. You're not here. So shut up. This information wouldn't be found in a library because it would more than likely be passed down from ruler to ruler. Of a deal
What information?
made with another founding member of this place.
The door gets very, very silent for a second. And then the door slowly opens up, and you are quickly ushered in.
That's
Get the fuck in here now.
What do you
I
know?
thought. I know that the big bad dragon that just flew away, saying you have a year to evacuate, has a valid claim that someone has negged on the original deal.
He has no valid claim. The claim was upheld, but the dragon who the claim was tied to died. Other dragons have come to the town claiming that they own that share, but that's not true. We never agreed on the shares transferring to any others.
How do you know?
That's what was written in the contract.
No, I mean, how do you know that the original dragon died?
It was
Dragons live a long, long time.
Hayward saw him die.
Were there any other witnesses?
It was an army. After the fight to take back Highmore, the dragon was slain. He died, and Hayward got his statue. Everyone lived here, and then a few years later, a dragon came up and saying that he has owned the city. Obviously, he's not. He wasn't the same dragon, not the same color. He was denied, and that's happened multiple times over the years. But obviously, not the same dragon. They don't get the deal.
I cock my head to the side and go and contemplate this for a quick second, and then say, "Well, you might want to rethink that strategy because this one is not like any other dragon. It seems his demeanor is very much of one that has been wronged."
Yeah, they all think they're wronged. They all huff and puff, try to attack, get turned away, and then come another decade or century, another dragon shows up.
Yes, but
it's like they're trying to run a scam or something.
Have then they been able to take control of all Dragonborn before?
Occasionally, but that's usually dealt with once they're turned away. The effects of the dragons seem to have on Dragonborn only last while they're within vocal reach.
I nod my head and thank him for his time.
You tell no one of the deal, all right?
I won't, but you might want to consider looking into the matter a little more thoroughly than just dismissing the claim.
We'll review the contract again. We'll make
Okay.
sure, we'll read it, we'll check all the fine print. We're also going to send out some people from Balefall, send out aid for Balefalls for if this dragon plans to come back. We'll not give Highmore up to people claiming that they own it.
Oh, that reminds me. What language is the contract written in?
It's written in part Draconic, part Common.
Okay.
You're ushered out of the dojo some answer. And let's cut to Rogar now.
Alrighty, so I head to the elder's house. Knock, knock, knock.
The elder's outside, and he sees you the moment you come. Oh, Rogar!
Elder,
Are you alright, Rogar?
there are matters on my mind that I would hope to get some answers to.
Anything. He brings you inside. What are your questions, my child?
I'm assuming you saw the really big black dragon fly overhead.
Yes. Every Dragonborn saw him. Every Dragonborn listened to him.
Yes. And you know that there were 3 Dragonborns that basically rescued him. 2 black and 1 really big gold one.
I assume those are the 2. Those were the 3 you were looking for before.
Yeah.
We did not know that, but that seems to make sense.
There are some things they said that are puzzling. They mentioned that I am not a real Dragonborn. I don't understand what they mean by that, as I was born as a Dragonborn and I'll die as a Dragonborn, as you were. What exactly do they mean by that?
The elder goes silent for a second, seems kind of folds his fingers and thinks for a moment. I know, but I cannot tell you, my child. I'm not at liberty to inform you of that information. I can tell you of someone who can. I can tell you where they are, but I cannot. I'm not allowed to tell you.
Who is it that I could speak to then?
Up in the north of the Imperial territory, there is a volcano known as the Obsidian Peaks. There is a group of Dragonborn living up there who kind of made their claim there and avoid persecution by the Imperials. And up there, they have an elder who told me of why we are considered fake Dragonborn, and he can tell you as well.
Could you tell me the name of that elder so that I could speak to him? Or maybe
Sure.
some kind of writ?
One second. Frankly, I should have been ready for this bit.
Yeah,
How
you knew
much
that one
you
was coming.
pushed it? Yes.
Also, is the Obsidian North, was it?
The Obsidian Peaks.
Obsidian Peaks.
It's been a long time since I've seen him. Give me a second. His name was weird. It was very odd.
So when this elder was a young man, he went to see another elder who was an old man. Dragonborn don't live that long.
Yeah, we kind of live around the same age as time around as humans do, so like 70, 80 years usually.
Yeah. So you're getting the name of an elder who's more than likely dead.
His name was Saru.
How do you spell that? Say R-U?
Sarru.
Sorry. And when was this?
This was a good 40, 50 years ago.
I hope he's at least still alive. When we go up there.
I have no doubt he is still alive.
So, is it also possible also to maybe have like some kind of writ from you, so that way they know I'm not just wasting their time?
He goes to the back of the room and opens up a chest and pulls out a dusty emblem. It looks like a closed fist. He hands it to you. Show this to them. They were always kind of savage. They'll probably still try to test you, but this should make them turn them away from just killing you on sight.
Thank you, Elder.
You are welcome, my child. Is there anything else you needed to know? I've been feeling a lot of these questions past few hours.
How common is it for a dragon to just be able to control a dragonborn? Because when Lourdes...
Always. You don't encounter it very often because they're very, very rare. But if you are ever in the presence of a dragon, if they wish to, they can attempt to control you with their voice.
I don't suppose just plugging our ear sockets would do anything, would it?
It may for a time, but dragons have a way of figuring out solutions.
They are some of the smartest beings in the land. I thank you, Elder.
You're welcome, Ubar.
And I bow to him and thank him for the writ and head back to the guild.
Okay, so...
Oh yeah, quick question. Like,
how long are you...
roughly what time of day
what
is
would
it?
you say? I'd say now it's about... It was about noon when you guys intercepted Orsini, so it's probably coming about 4-ish, 5-ish.
Alright.
How long are Parn and Montaro drinking?
I mean, honestly, if it's been a couple hours, Parn's heading to the guild.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's met back up at the guild.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The guild master is kind of standing there, hands on his hips, expectantly looking at you guys. This is your doing, isn't it?
Part's drunk. He can't control himself. Yeah, we saved the town again. What do you want?
You put a death ultimatum on the town.
No, we didn't.
We did not. The dragon did.
Yeah.
To be fair, we also not only did not know that man was a dragon, we didn't even know that man was involved in this shit.
He knocked us out, put us in a cell. We broke out, I had to kick Montero's ass. Found out about the cursed. What were they again, Montero? Were they crest?
Yes, the new guard crests were apparently made by this
Yeah,
dragon.
cursed crests. Then we flew and yelled and saved the Doge's life. You should be thanking us.
I should, but we've now also got a death timer from a dragon. So
I think
good,
we were going to
job.
get that either way.
But yeah,
I mean,
only in this way, we also have a Doge alive while this is going on to keep.
I mean,
Although,
not for nothing.
I agree with you. This is kind of a cock up, and I apologize deeply. Montaro kind of bows like very deeply. So sorry.
Pard's not bowing at all. Pard's like, so you're mad at us for stopping the Doge's death when if we hadn't done it, this guy, that dragon, would already be in charge.
Look, I don't know. I'm just... Look, a lot of shit happened today. And you're at the center of it, and I'm trying to piece it all together, and it's...
You know what? Let's go have a drink, and I'll tell you about everything that happened.
You look like you're already a bit too drunk.
And you notice Nightmare just kind of looking at the sky wistfully and just kind of not paying attention.
Your cat's tripping balls again. I don't...
He keeps saying something about the stars going out.
Yeah. He's crazy. I don't know why he's here, but he's useful in a fight, so he can stay.
Okay, look. Guards came by. None of you guys are allowed to leave the city for a week, okay?
Yes, we wrote on that. Well, except for Bart, he was not
Look,
there.
The
Hey,
golden
I can't
tigers.
go hunting.
are-
I won't go hunting.
The golden tigers are under city arrest. You can't leave. They're probably gonna have to question you, or I don't know. This is frankly kind of new territory. I don't know why, but I've essentially made the guildmaster into Carl from Aqua Team. But um,
Hey, yo, elf man.
what you cat doing in my pool? Get out!
I told you not to go in my pool.
Is he like wearing
Look.
a wife beater and gold chains?
Look, I gotta go ask the secretary a couple questions. Then I need to go lie down. Can I
She
go
was
now?
gone home for the day. What do you want?
I put in request from the some items a couple of days ago. I want to
Like
find out
2
what the
days ago.
problem-
Yeah, we don't have them yet.
Ah, fine. Can I go to bed now?
Go to sleep. Wave
Please
his
tell
hand
me he
before
just
you guys go
passes
away.
out right there.
No,
Barn just collapses.
Okay.
no. Parn uncontrollably burns through all his key points, causes a cloud of darkness to appear at the door of the guild. Everything goes quiet, and he just walks to his bed. That is what Parn does.
Okay, so next day, Rogar,
Where else do
Sarah,
you go from there?
and Nightmare, you guys wake up around your usual time, about 8. Party and Montaro, you've got about an extra 4 hours, so you guys are sleeping.
So I wake up at the same time at the rest of them. Then,
No, you're a bit too.
You're passed out till noon.
but I normally
no, see-
only sleep for 4 hours.
See, here's
So
the
if I
thing,
sleep
Neil. Elves have rules against magical sleep effects. They ain't got shit against passing out, pissing themselves. So you're gonna sleep till about 11.
He's got you there, man.
Yeah, fine. By the way, just for the record, as soon as I hit the hay and I fall out, all those effects go away, so they didn't last very long.
So, what's up, Nightmare, Rogar, and Sarah?
We go get breakfast at that fancy place in the Nobles District.
Good.
I get breakfast at the guild.
Breakfast with the guild as well.
I'll buy your breakfast. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay,
And
I
yours too.
join them.
I'll buy yours as well.
I join her. Also, Nightmare, Sarah, there's something I need to talk to you about.
You can't control yourself in front of dragons. Ever.
Aside from that.
Oh, okay.
You want to say it here? Or you want to wait till we are sitting down?
May as well, since it's kind of like good in private, I suppose. Anyway, I spoke to the elder yesterday about this whole thing. Apparently you recall how those other Dragonborns were referring to me and, indirectly, all other members of the clans as fake Dragonborns, correct?
Vaguely.
I got a writ from the elder. It would be for with a group of clans up further north in the Obsidian Peak in Empire territory. I'm to speak with the elder Saru, and I'd at least have some answers as to why we are apparently false Dragonborns.
Well, I guess that'll have to wait for a week.
At the very least. Plus, I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure how easy it would be to charter a ship into Empire territory.
That seems like it might be difficult.
Outside of smugglers, I honestly would not know where to look. Although,
Too bad Martaro has passed the fuck out.
I was saying that. Although,
As
when
we cut
Montaro was up,
upstairs
we
where
could
Montaro
probably
farts.
ask him.
This entire conversation, I'm thinking, too bad Montaro's sound asleep. Too bad Montaro's sound asleep.
Oh please! I'd like to imagine you both got so drunk you're in the same bed.
He probably passed out in the hallway in front of his room.
But yes, Montaro might have some idea of how we might be able to arrange some transport or smugglers. Or at least know somebody who might be able to help us. Well, at least get into Empire territory anyway.
Okay, so you guys head off to have breakfast. You have a nice breakfast, and
I am awake, Quadamius.
yep, Pyro and Mataro wake up in an empty room.
How much does breakfast cost?
One gold.
How much?
Parn gets up.
One gold.
He stumbles downstairs and he goes to the secretary.
Oh, hello. Wow, jeez. She kind of waves away at her nose. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Besides a magical cure for hangovers,
Yeah, a lot of people want that. What?
how's the request? How are those requests I put in?
It's been 3 days. We'll let you know when we find someone who's going to make it, and when we have a price for you.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna go get cleaned up.
Okay. So you guys shower, and so to be honest, you guys have about 3 days where what you guys want to do and what's up. And to be honest, I'm gonna skip this day by day thing because we've already been doing that for
Yeah.
3 sessions now.
Are there any jobs on the? I recommend we just all ask questions and Flux tells us if we can do it or
That
not.
was my
Are there
assumption.
Are there any in-town guild jobs that are up on the board?
No. People don't seem to be thinking about guild jobs right now.
Okay.
Do you remember how long was it supposed to be until my armor was ready at that?
You guys had a
time?
week.
Okay. So at the end of the week, I should be able to get my armor.
Yeah. Well, how long was my sword again?
About a
as
week.
well.
Okay. My sword was going to be quicker than that, but okay.
Yes, that blacksmith is a chronological oddity. He's a 1 week from completing everything.
He works kind of like a chef. He gets everything prepped to be put out at the same time. Also, he's kind of being questioned a shit ton by guards now because of, emblems and shit.
Yeah, his connection to the whole thing. Well, I can't go hunting, which is what Parn normally does when he has time off. You know what? Can Parn go talk to the locksmith? The one that he got told about that may offer an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Okay, Parn will go do that on the second day of no guild jobs.
Oh, you can't wear. Never mind.
Okay, so I guess you're studying. He accepts an apprenticeship. You have to pay a bit more because you're not obviously going to stay with him an apprentice. Because
Yeah.
you're not, you're an adventurer. So 75 gold
Yeah, I pay the 75 gold
for this week.
this week. I know it takes about 10 weeks.
Okay, so you're training with him. What's everyone else doing? Just kind of adventuring, or well, obviously not.
Not
Kind of bumming around town,
Yeah, I think Montar's just kind of buddying around town, with
looking at
anyone who
maps,
wants to, and going down by his old haunts.
looking at libraries, looking at maps, all that kind of stuff. What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to the library, looking at history of stuff, and just randomly walking around town too.
I got a question about last session. We paid in advance for those weapons and armor, right? I remember doing. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
then
no-
I already took
no-
it off.
A made-to-order armor smith and blacksmith does not make things and then get payment.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
they
just
put it
making
in there.
sure because I'm keeping track of what's left of my money.
So what are you looking up? Nightmare?
The origins of the of everything about this place.
Of everything, okay. Well, you don't find a lot about the origins of everything.
Well, I mean everything about this about the place we're at. I
Okay,
forget the town
so,
name again.
It's mostly the same kind of the general gist is it's the same stuff that was about the statue talked about. That Highmore was once not populated by essentially a savage tribe. Hayward and his dragon worked together with an army to expel the savages. The dragon died, and Hayward was crowned victorious and became the first king. Later on, Highmore transitioned to a merchant republic and essentially started electing doges. Anything more specific?
No.
Okay.
I have
Yeah.
another question.
Mhm.
During my 4 extra hours of since I don't sleep as much as everybody else, can I every once in a while look at the contact mirror to see if I can talk to my master?
Sure. Come about the second day at the middle of the night, the mirror finally seems to be unshrouded for a little bit.
All right. I ask through the mirror if he is available.
You see the scene outside the mirror kind of shift and kind of like it's being it's moving across a cavern, and then your master's face shows up in the mirror. What is it?
I was wondering if we can go over the next step in our training.
You already at that point?
No, I'm not, but I'm getting it prepared. It's implied when you level up, you've done the training to get the next level. I will get the next step.
Who's implying this? I don't. What's
You
leveling
guys
up?
did.
What is leveling up?
No. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to
What's
you
going
out
on?
of character.
You need to specify that.
Specify.
Sorry. You guys, I always assumed it was you just instantly get it, but you guys corrected me a while ago that it's implied you've trained to get to what you get when you go up level
You
up.
kind of work to it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here.
Okay, so the next thing should be. Actually, don't fucking know your class. I assume it's,
Next thing is I the ability to port from shadow to shadow.
Okay, so the next thing you should be working on is moving between shadows instantaneously. Train yourself to be a bit more inclined with the shadows. Know where they are. Notice how they move. Notice how the light plays with it. If you're successful, sometimes you can just teleport behind someone through their own shadow. Just pay attention to how light plays with shadows on things.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
And with that, that's what Parn will do when he has time.
So, question real quick before you leave. How many people were supposed to come down to the city?
There was supposed to be a rather large camp of dwarves. That's about it. How many dwarves were at the camp, Flux?
It was about 30, 40.
About 30 to 40 dwarves.
Okay, because there's more. This kind of appears to have become like a pilgrimage spot or something.
We have noticed that the dwarves have been slowly disappearing in the city. Could they? That they're keeping that as well secret. There's not even a rumor around about the city.
Okay, just keep an eye out on it. It seems odd, but I'll keep on watch. I have nothing better to do.
We have not even heard a hint. But we weren't exactly told to keep it secret, but out of respect of the guy who hired us, we haven't told anyone. So
yeah, I'd say keep it secret, just to be safe.
how many dwarves have you seen?
Probably about. I mean, there's like groups of them coming in. There's like groups of them coming in daily. So, I mean, about now it's been about like maybe 100, 150.
Are they taking up residence in the sections of the city not overtaken by the?
I assume so. I haven't gone back into the city.
That is that is good information. I will keep an eye out. Yeah, the only thing we've seen again is the dwarves are disappearing from Highmore. If we get to travel again, we're kind of under town arrest right now. Giant black dragon declared the city is his, and he's gonna kill everybody in a year. You know how it is.
Okay, I've never been up top, but okay, gotcha.
But I just wanted to throw that. If
What's a Highmore?
Yeah,
Is that an ocean? What is that?
I don't know his.
I've heard of those. They're big, blue, and pretty, right?
I don't know. Parn doesn't know his background.
You don't know shit about your master, Neil.
Yeah. So I think Parn would throw that out there to see if he could get a little information if he knew anything. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
He covers the mirror back up.
I
Okay.
tried. Okay. My time, I initially try and find Montaro.
Hello?
Montaro, do you
Yes?
know how to charter a ship to the north, into the Empire territory, specifically the Obsidian Peaks? Or would you at least know somebody who could charter something like that?
I can ask around. Not many people go to the Empire that I'm aware of. At least not in my line of work. Or line of work.
Yeah. Some answers that I need.
I've not been doing anything on the side.
Keep an ear out then.
I will do so.
Thank you.
I guess that's what I'm going to be doing for the next week, is following up on that Ferogar around the docks.
To be
What's
fair,
going to be funny was that... Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
To be fair, you're probably the best character to ask that.
I mean, yeah.
Who's going to say no to Montero the pirate?
I
They
am.
choose that I had a small penis.
By the way, I never got my answer to that.
Yeah, you
stat.
did. I answered it in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see it. Let me... Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I missed that. What are you gonna be asking about?
Basically, Rogar wants Montaro to follow up at the docks if any ships are heading toward the Empire,
Okay.
or if there's any ships willing to be paid to head up that way.
So from what Beauregard picks up, a ship is being readied, but no one really seems to know where it's going. The town is kind of... I mean, there's been people who've been kind of leaving town, but there's a rather big ship that's being readied. It's been kind of shown up at the docks, and no one really knows who it is. It was one of Orsini's... Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. It's one of Orsini's ships, but it seems to be getting readied again. But other than that, people have been kind of fleeing Highmore.
That's definitely something to look into.
Okay, so if no objections, we come to about the third day. When you guys wake up, there's kind of the floating crystal in the lobby room of the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
Poke it.
What's the secretary's name again?
I
Sheila.
poke it with a stick.
Sheila, what's that?
I don't know. I'm not touching it until the guildmaster gets in.
I poke it with a stick.
Okay.
Now hold up
Barn
a second.
backs up slowly.
The Good idiot. So the crystal erupts up into the air, tearing a hole through the first floor, through the second floor, through the third floor, and then
Nightmare goes.
just as
"He
the
did it."
guildmaster gets in, what the fuck?
The
What did
cat
you-
poked a crystal with a stick.
I was
And-
gonna. He did it. Parn just, as like a child pointing to the sibling, goes, "He did it."
And just as that's going on, a loud voice booms over to be heard everywhere in Highmore. Adventurers of Highmore, a dragon has been spotted in your town. This has led to the beginning of the third grand tournament. Any adventurers willing to take part in a great quest for glory, riches, and renown should head to Tiras Minthal in the Empire. All are welcome. The only patronage is a trophy and a story of a grand adventure. The tournament will begin in 3 months' time. And the little crystal shatters.
I kind of tilt my head and go,
Yeah, don't touch those next time.
What was that?
You hire a carpenter.
What was
I'm a
that, Chris?
carpenter. Parn raises his hand.
And not you. I don't trust you. Be another hole in my fucking building if I let you work on it.
Hey, I owe the guild a favor. I'll do it if we can come.
Yeah, no, we're holding on to that one for a good one. Trust me.
What was it called? Like Terrace Mint something?
Terrace Minthal. Sorry, Terrace Mindal. It's hard to hear inside of a building when something was supposed to be taken outside.
How are you supposed to take it outside if you touch it and it does that?
The guild master would understand what it was. We weren't supposed to mess with it.
I also could have done an Arcana check.
Is that a stick? Did you poke it with a stick?
That's what I said. He won't
Do
get
you
it.
just carry sticks around?
Apparently he does.
Okay, well, fuck. So you heard the crystal, right?
Yeah.
Great grand tournament, all that. You guys want to go? I guess you can't go over right now. That's kind of fun. I guess I'm gonna have to field this question for every adventurer. It's a big kind of tournament competition between adventurers and everything. You show up with some kind of trophy or tale of how you triumphed over something, and they judge if it's worthy. Send you, and then everyone shows up, and fun for the whole family, that kind of thing.
I mean, we did do that thing with the dwarves, but I'm not sure we should be telling people about that yet.
It's up in the north of the empire. It turns into a kind of neutral spot for about a month or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, we faced down a black dragon and lived.
According to what I've heard, you didn't really face it down, but okay. I mean, they'll know if it's a lie, but you can try that.
Montaro's just kind of in the back shaking his head. Those are not good tales to tell.
I mean,
Not
not
exactly
for.
a lie.
Unfortunately, the only tale we've really done that's really grand was the ancient.
You guys bring Greg. We can beat up this man.
The only thing we could really we did the Halloween, we did the event at the Magic Place. Is that a grand tale?
No, everyone does that fucking thing. They take anyone.
At this point, Montaro says, "Do you not know what the grand tale is? Stories of heroism and adventure and
I
greatness.
do have
Not going around doing random shit things for money."
The problem is we do have a grand tale. Out of character, we do have a grand tale, but everyone's basically told us, don't tell people.
No, Montaro doesn't know this yet. You tell him in character.
We told him.
So there's
Like, when he was
three
introduced.
guards outside there.
No,
kind of
no
staring.
one actually sought Montaro down and explained the fucking dwarf adventure to him.
There's kind of three guards outside staring at the sky. I'm assuming they're going to come in at some point. They probably want to talk to you guys.
Probably.
He kind of rubs his temple and heads off into his office.
I'm gonna go poke my head out the door. Can we get cleaned up first? I assume you're here because of us, the Golden Tigers.
The guards kind of shake their heads and look down. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll wait. They can
Thank you.
take a seat in the waiting room. Drink Sheila's coffee.
I'm gonna go get a bite to eat and then go get cleaned up.
Okay.
May as well, and I also shine up my armor.
Montaro's just gonna kind of, since he's already ready, he's just gonna sit in a chair with them, which I imagine is comically undersized compared to the giant 7 foot tall half orc. It's just kind of like,
Yeah,
so
about,
having,
about as undersized for me as well.
So he just sat their hands in his lap, just like trying not to break the chair.
Yeah, we're both the same size, and I think I weigh more than you.
Are there any fragments of the crystal left after it's shattered?
It kind of shattered into like a crystal dust.
I start poking the dust with the stick.
No, it shattered into like a crystal dust up in the sky.
Oh, okay.
He starts throwing the stick at it.
It rained everywhere. At best, you're gonna find like a speck.
More than
Okay,
likely,
well, then
you
I
won't
sit
even
down.
find that because there's wind up there. Higher you go, stronger the winds.
Okay, so about a half hour later, everyone's kind of cleaned up.
Mhm.
The guards are kind of getting bored.
All right, we're ready to go.
I sit down next to Montaro.
Okay, so you guys have been cleared of all charges. No one suspects you. You kind of help save the Doge. For which the Doge is thankful. Yada yada will look favorably on you in the future. So you guys are free to go. The Imperial diplomat wants to speak with you, however.
Okay.
I kind of tilt my head.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, we were suspected of what exactly? I'm curious.
We suspected you of everything. We're supposed to suspected everyone of everything right now. So
Oh,
just
okay.
just cleared everyone, and just in case you guys turned out to be, rogue, we didn't want you to leave.
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you.
He gives you an address to the diplomat's house. You don't tell anyone of this address, okay? When you're done, you destroy it.
Okay.
Before we go,
Parn should not put a smile on his face because he already knows where this is.
After I see the
be honest, you
address,
don't.
after I see the address, I eat the paper.
Okay, that's a bit odd.
Did
Gotcha.
we get a chance to see the
It's
address?
destroyed.
No, you kind of blinked for a second, Rogar, and now the paper's gone. Nightmare quickly ripped it out of the guard's hand and then ate it.
No, I said when everyone.
No, you said after I got to see.
Yeah, you said
after you got to
not
see it.
everyone. So, all right, group meeting. Nightmare, could you go over there for a minute? So, do we want to keep this cat guy around? He seems weird.
I like him. Plus, he actually uncovered important information for us.
Okay.
Plus, he's a good conversationalist. Also, guards.
Parn
Two
cocks
things.
his head. Parn cocks his head to the side and goes, kind of like in a disbelieving to the idea that he's a good conversationalist. But okay.
Okay. I asked the guards two things. Could you quickly rewrite the address down because I didn't get a chance to see it before it was eaten.
I mean, I'll tell you the address.
All right.
I'm gonna write it down again. Your cat friend's gonna eat it again. I don't have an unlimited supply of paper.
Okay.
Montaro's going to
also-
hold back Nightmare this time. Go ahead.
Also,
Okay, and he
what
gives
is
you the address.
Thank you.
Also, what is the ambassador's name?
The ambassador's name is Leandra.
Sorry, just got X-Men theme song stuck in my head as soon as
Thank
you
you.
said that.
It's not her
Okay.
name, it's Leandra. But okay.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, and I apologize for our friend here.
Well, he kept the address secret. Kind of. Sort of.
Okay, the guards head off.
Can we let him go, please?
May as well let them go.
Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock, or it's about 10 o'clock, and you guys headed up to the Noble District.
Mhm.
And what do you have to do?
Wait.
What's up?
How many days has it been?
It's been
Has
about
it been a week?
It's been about 4 days now.
So we still have 3 days before we can go get our equipment. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make sure I get the sword I paid for, fucker.
Yeah.
Did you have money?
We get it. We've mentioned it several times now, Neotech.
All right, fine.
Don't worry.
When Flux says it's been a week, then we can bug him.
All right. I didn't know. He said it was 3 days, then he said 2 days, and then he said it's been 2 days. I didn't know that. No, whatever. Sorry.
He's going day at a time.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you guys are kind of standing
Yep.
there contemplating how time works at the Noble District.
All right.
Screen
So-
wide.
Nightmare's kind of tripping balls. He's like, do you think animals understand time? I don't think they do. I think it's something we've created. That means it's not a real thing.
I'd like to say this before we head out to. Go to
So
the Noble-
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we head out to the Noble District, Rogar is putting on his nice coat.
Okay. Your
So much
your
fucking use out of
red
that coat.
ass coat that you haven't gotten cleaned, that we got at a magical ancient mansion that's probably full of moss and shit.
Carnival
all right?
Funhouse coat.
Yes.
It was told it was good looking.
I mean, it is. It's a nice, fancy fur coat. But to be honest, with how big you are and how silly you are, you look like fucking what's his name from the thrift store music video. You look like Macklemore, for instance.
It is over my armor. So.
So can I suggest we go eat lunch at that nice restaurant and then we'll go to the I want to have a nice final meal if this is going to be my final meal. I don't
All right.
quite trust the Empire.
I don't have money for that.
I'll pay for yours. You don't have money for anything.
Out of character, you know damn well why.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Enjoy being a monk.
Flux, did we ever get our shit back from when we get stripped down after at Orsini's place?
We were left in our stuff.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
They just
We had
dragged us
everything
downstairs.
but our weapons.
Yeah, remember you didn't
So
get
I'm saying,
yeah.
did I ever
No.
get my weapons back?
no. So like you didn't get stripped down. You left your stuff. Remember? you guys left your stuff back at home because it was a
Oh, okay.
it was a noble dinner.
Oh,
Right.
Also, I've linked a picture of Rogar in his nice coat.
Speaking of which, I have like a spare set of chainmail and a mace. So I probably should get rid of those some point.
It's just that with a big dragon face.
Yeah.
Zon, that's the sort of shit you should have done while we had to stay in town. Try to sell the equipment. For future reference, when Flux gives us downtime, if you have shit you want to sell, that's when you do it.
To be fair, I didn't have much opportunity to talk.
I mean, that's
Fair
true.
enough.
It's true.
Okay, so everyone's at Zon's favorite diner, eating again. Gonna have to give this place a name at some point.
Yeah. I'm gonna call over the waitress.
I
So-
would have let Flux come up with a
Wait,
decent
what's
name.
the name of the place we've
Go-
been to?
Yeah.
To be honest,
been
it's called
dining-
to be honest, it's called Name Undersighted. The owner never came up with a name, and then he died before he had a chance. But now it's just kind of a quirky little thing.
Thanks,
Fair
Dale.
enough.
Now we have a stupid joke name for this place because you pushed Flux on it.
I mean, not for nothing, but that's a good name with a good story behind it. I can see why the restaurant's successful. All right. I guess we have a nice meal and then pay for it. How much was mine and Buck and Nightmare's meal?
2 gold now for the whole meal.
Okay, fine.
For the whole meal. For everyone. Everyone. It is
I
totally
pay
2 gold.
I pay for it, and well, that was a good meal. Let's go face death or whatever the hell is about to happen.
Okay. So you guys head off to the diplomat's house. It is a nice, well furnished house. It's no, not well furnished. It's a nice, well decorated house. It's got a nice garden outside. It's not the kind of Hymorian garden. Hymorian's gonna have a different way of gardening, but it's a nice house.
Flux, you mentioned I have no idea where this place is. I stole the blueprints for this.
You stole blueprints you thought were this place. I never gave you visual confirmation that was this place.
Plus, I don't think they would normally have like addresses.
Yes,
or
you
stuff
did.
on
You
those.
said it was.
You never got any kind of in-character confirmation that
Right.
that this was the right place. You stole blueprints you thought were the right place.
All right, fair enough. All right, Parn goes and knocks on the door, or rings the bell. What is it?
Are the guards outside?
Yeah, there's a guard.
No, there's no guards outside. I mean, obviously they don't want you telling the address to people. Rogar, they're not going to be having guards stationed outside.
Yeah, again, bell.
There's a bell. There's a knocker on the door.
All right, I ring the bell.
It's a cute little gnome. Like a guard gnome. Okay, you ring the bell. The door is open, and there's the diplomat standing there. Oh, it's you guys! Come in! Kind of ushers you guys in.
Okay.
Into the parlor room.
It's a bit of a bubblier reception than I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting swords in my face, magic bolts of death.
Take a
This
seat.
is nice.
Something more
Do
formal.
you guys want like tea biscuits? I've heard you guys have that down here. Lars, we have company. The adventurers.
Yes, please.
The
Thank you.
the
Do they
other
recognize us from the thing?
Yeah, I think they do.
No, yeah, from the when the ship got taken by the land.
At the very least, they'll probably recognize me.
you don't know that. You have
Yeah.
no clue.
Yeah, that's why I'm okay.
Do you ask them? Do you recognize us?
Yeah.
Why?
No, fine, I don't. Let's just go on with this. It's already been an hour.
So the large Triton in armor comes down. He's got a little like serving tray. It's got little cakes on it and tea. He offers it to you guys.
Thank you.
Montaro takes some. And
I
they
take
take
I
some too.
take a cake.
I'll have some as well. Thank
So
you.
and then
I'm gonna no. Parn's a little suspicious. He's gonna. What do you want to kind
I
of
don't-
get the feeling if it's
I don't
poisoned
eat
or
it,
not?
I just
Is there
look-
anything?
I don't eat it. I just look at it.
I guess you could sniff it. It will. I will let you know this. It is not a thing people do in polite company. But I guess if you want, there's no other way you're really gonna know if it's poisoned or not.
Fine, I won't
eating
do
the-
anything.
But to say, Montaro's just gonna, take a bite out of his.
So just throws it in his mouth, in his giant orc mouth.
I wait for.
I'm a little-
I wait to
I'm a
see
little
if
more
paranoid about drinking
Montaro
about
has a bit more
food
culture
now.
than that when he needs to.
I'll have a
I
nice
kind of
bite.
watch Montaro to
So am I.
explodes or turns blue. I mean, turns red. I mean, What
Yes.
color is Montaro again?
Green?
Yes.
No, Montaro seems okay.
Alright,
Okay.
I'd
I
take a
have
bite.
mine as well.
The Triton kind of eats the thing and kind of motions to you. She's like, she's making like eating motions. Do you guys know how to eat these? I thought you guys had these down here.
I'm eating mine.
You take
I-
little
I-
bites.
Montaro shrugs. I do not know. I'm not from around here, and sips his tea.
It tastes nice.
The Triton in armor sets the tray down on the table and then stands straight at one of the doors at one of the entrances into the parlor. So, from what I understand, you guys got me out of a plot to kill the Doge. Right?
Yes.
Mhm.
At least the right adventurers, Lars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I turn to Lars and I say, what happened to your giant warhammer?
He makes a motion with his hand and the warhammer appears.
Nice.
He makes a motion again and it disappears. Then he just goes back to standing there. He doesn't say anything to you at that time.
Fair enough.
So, for that, we're very thankful. We came down here as a peace mission, and we didn't really want to kill the Doge or be implicated in any plots to kill the Doge. So that's very good. You guys are adventurers, though, right? I assume so.
That is correct.
Also, are
This
you
is correct.
part of the guard? You guys were there when we came up on the ship and shouted something about magic. I don't remember, but
We
Not-
were concerned.
what's your job? oh, okay.
We're
a bit odd.
adventurers as part of the local guild.
I
Okay.
just want to see them make an ass of themselves.
Well, that's good. Gotcha.
We're a wacky bunch, as
Yeah,
Bart says with the biggest smile on his face, and instantly goes back to a blank stare.
Montaro just kind of
Gotcha.
casually sips his tea at that, trying to pretend that didn't happen.
I don't drink any tea because I'm still wary of what happened last time I drank something.
So we kind of assumed
Half of us are being very polite, the other half are just being assholes.
While Pard's being both an asshole and very polite.
So did you
Oh, I'm
guys
not being
hear-
an asshole. I'm eating my cake because I saw you eat it and you were fine. But I'm not drinking anything.
You guys hear that message this morning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we did.
Yes, we were there, yes.
I poked it with a stick.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I swear to God, Nightmare,
Gotcha.
one day we're gonna go at it.
Still working on getting accustomed to how little you guys know about magic. Gotcha. So are you guys interested in that? Because I mean, we have transportation. I
Yes,
need to-
that does sound interesting.
Yes.
Lars needs to go back to the Empire for a little bit, check in with the Avatar of Justice, make sure everything's cool with what we're doing down here. And he needs me to get him there. And I guess we could loan you guys the ship. That'd be our way of paying you back for hoping that making it so we didn't seem like we killed the Doge.
That'd be
I
very
appreciate
Own us
that.
interesting.
the ship,
Thank
as
you.
in it, as give us a ride, or as in
Give you a ride.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not getting a ship that easily.
I mean, frankly, it's not our ship. Technically, I think it's now owned by I think the Doge owns it now. It was that dragon's ship. He had it, and then now all of his stuff is the city's. Apparently, you guys don't honor ownership for dragons. It's no longer his.
Yeah.
I've been.
It's
This
interesting.
does seem to be the case.
I mean, granted, it may not be that he's a dragon. It may just be if you try to kill the king, you lose your ownership. That, frankly, that seems like a good deal from where I come from.
This is
I actually pipe in and say no. There is some debate on that matter.
can I ask an out of character question? Did
Yeah.
Nightmare ever tell what he's discovered to the rest of the group?
No,
Okay, fair enough.
I got told not to, so I didn't.
Well, that's good. Okay, so we're leaving in about 3 days. We need to finalize everything up here, and then we should be good to go So meet at the docks in 3 days, and we'll take you guys up to Terramindal. Well, not to Tearsmindal. Tearsmindal's inland. We can't really go there, but we'll take you up to. Where's the place up there, Lars? Calwick. We'll take you up to Calwick, and then you can hitch a ride on the transporter there to Tearsmindal.
Is preventing you from getting implicated in killing the Doge and restarting the war a good enough story to get us into these games?
I mean, probably not, but it's a little like it's a party discussion. Like you can talk to it at like noble gatherings or something. Maybe get you a free beer or something. But no, I mean that's like stuff going on down there is like killed a lich, or like killed off a dragon's head, or cut down a necromancer or a vampire, all that kind of stuff. Or killed an avatar. That one was one good one. We kind of had to work on not interfering in that one. But that kind of stuff, not just uncover the plot.
I'm not sure we
Montaro's
qualify.
like, I told you.
I'm not sure we qualify for these games yet.
I mean, to be honest, you got about 3 months. You got about 3 months to get there, and I mean, frankly, up there, there's a bunch of stuff you could do. I mean, there's the Obsidian Peaks. There's a dragon up there apparently who lives there that you could go kill. That'd be easy to solve. Or there's a lot of things you can do there. Calwick has a forest that apparently has like Fae in it. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff up there that you can do.
Would we be allowed free passage through the Empire after we get to where?
Technically, while the games are going on, and because the dragon showed up here, you guys have a bit more of a neutrality. Don't piss people off, and you should be good. I mean, you kill someone, and I mean, you're gonna deal with a judge, but
I mean, that's kind of the law down here as well.
Follow the rules, and don't really.
And that Montaro's like, no, the judges are not quite like your judges.
Fair enough.
Trust me. Not that I would know.
I mean, let me think. I don't think there's any technical like big rules that you guys want to know about kind of by default.
Like,
I mean,
outside of like,
as Parn, all right, Parn always traveled a bit ahead of the Empire's borders. Does he know about the Empire's rules? Was he ever in the Empire during his travels?
You don't know like the intricacies of the rules, but you know the general gist. I mean, frankly, while we're on the ship, Lars can give you like an update. I mean, the only big thing would be, I mean, if any of you like had previously broken rules of the Empire, but I don't think you have. I think everything should be good for all you guys.
I've lived for 200 years. I don't think I've ever broken the laws of the Empire.
I've never been, so I should be good.
I mean,
my character I don't think has been.
I mean, we're good right now. Lars hasn't been like listening to anyone's minds while we've been here. So, I mean, if you do have a problem,
I'm sorry, what?
But you guys never met a judge. Yeah, Lars can read minds. Think of a number.
I think of the number. Fuck you! Stop reading my mind.
He's not thinking of a number.
I can imagine Montaro's like, don't think of piracy. Don't think of piracy. Although, technically, he did make a point. He never committed piracy in Imperial waters, so I guess technically he's good.
You kind of, the golden triangle in, like, around Highmore, you were good. But, so, yeah, I mean, you guys should be good. Just don't, break any rules while you're down there.
Parn's gonna try and do a will save to block him from reading his mind.
Okay, try your will save.
This isn't going to end well.
So that would be what? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Is that what we're...
Wisdom
okay.
save.
12.
Okay.
Doesn't work, does it?
You blocking his...
You don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he can still read my mind. Maybe he can't.
So that sound good? She kind of does a thumbs up motion. We good?
Yes.
We've
sounds
got
good.
some business in town. It's today the 5th day. I'm trying to.
Today's the
understand.
4th day. It'll be good in 3 days, she said.
What time are you leaving? Because we have
Probably
some business.
Probably like about noon. And so, can you switch your character back to like Montaro or yourself instead of Ardrin? That's a bit odd coming from him. But
Yeah.
But no, yeah,
So,
probably about noon
Fresco's
or
place?
after.
All right. Well, we'll have to rush up to the Noble District. We have an order with one of the
I mean,
blacksmiths up there.
You're essentially going to kind of need to go through the Nova district to get to the harbor, anyways.
Oh, okay.
Kinda
Well, then, yeah.
get back up to the top of the ring and then travel around the ring.
Yeah, I think we can make it in time.
Okay, cool, good job. We'll see you then.
All right. Thank you.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, she shows you to the door again. Leads you guys out. Bye.
Bye.
Shuts the door.
Have a good day, Lady Leilanda.
Nope.
No, door's closed. Bye.
She says nope as she closes the door.
Wait, what? Have a good day. Nope.
She's not giving information about herself. Goodbye.
He said the wrong name first off, so that's the main thing. She closed the door. She said nope, wrong one.
All right. So, well, sounds like we have a plan. We have 3 more days to kill. I'm gonna go check in with the locksmith guy I've been training with. See you guys later. Barn just takes off.
I'm gonna see if there's maybe a nice clothing shop in the Noble area to try and get a nice suit.
I
okay.
am going to wander around town randomly.
What kind of check would you want me to give to try and locate one?
It's a shop. You don't need a check to locate a shop. If it's a good shop, you'll find the shop by itself.
Okay.
I want to say this because this is something we're gonna have to have information since we're going to the Empire. Flux doesn't like that you have to search for a shop shit.
It's a shitty system. It makes no sense. Any shop worth its salt, you know where that shop is.
Yeah, that is really
Where's the
shitty.
closest shop?
Unless it's purposely being
unless
hidden
it's like
from
a
the public
thief,
eye.
unless it's like the black market.
Yeah.
Or unless it's like a hidden magic item shop, which we don't have in 5e, so that's an issue. I mean,
So basically, the most you'd be doing is ask somebody, "Where's there a nice clothing shop?" They point the way, and that's
Unless for some reason such a shop doesn't exist in town, in which case, I mean, I guess the DM could fuck with you and have you wander around aimlessly trying to figure out, no, this shop doesn't exist. But that's only if you need.
Yeah, and I'm not
I mean,
wandering trying to
we're a
take stuff.
trade town. There's going to be signs. Hey, there's the clothing district.
Yeah, we like criers and that kind of stuff. You're good.
Yeah.
So you find a nice clothing shop. You're still wearing your fur coat. Oh, hello. That's a nice coat you have there.
Thank you. I was looking to try and get a nice suit. As
Okay, sure. It might take
You
a while.
mean fine
How long-
clothing.
how
That's
long
what
could
they.
you
that's
estimate
what
it to take
called.
to make a suit?
I mean, normal time, it would probably be about a week to get it done. I mean, if you pay for priority, we could probably get it done in about 2 days.
What would a priority be, as far as cost go?
A good suit for your size. I mean, how you want it? You want tassels and the kind of. Well, I mean, how are we talking good? Like, we talking adventure good? Talking noble good? We talking doge good?
I'd say kind of mid-noble good.
Noble good? Okay, so kind of does the numbers in his head. About 30 gold. 30 gold for the whole thing.
And that also includes the priority.
Yeah, that would include priority.
Yes. That
Okay,
sounds
sure.
good. All right.
Yep. For the better part of the next hour, you're getting all your measurements done.
All right. And
He's measuring everything. He does stuff like he's measuring your inseam, all that stuff. He asks you to ask him to check where your frills go when you do that, your chest inflates and that kind of stuff. But all the little measurements for you.
Yep.
Okay. What's up with everyone else?
I'm gonna go just try to kind of sell the spare chainmail and mace that I have wherever.
Okay. You get 50% the normal price. We'll stay for that.
Okay,
I probably can't hawk off that guard plate I have.
Probably not.
So I'm just gonna.
That may raise questions. Also, you said it was better than your armor. So
It is better than my armor, and I don't really want to keep it because it's gonna look like guard armor. So I kind of just want to dump it somewhere.
you toss it over into the ocean.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I don't really want to deal with this shit.
As you're up at the harbor tossing the armor into the ocean, the old man Fuck, what I call his name? Old Man Smith. Yeah. No, old Smith. Old Smith.
Old man,
Smith
fuck what I
rushes.
call him. All right, Smith.
Old Smith rushes up to you. Ah, Montaro, we've made a large breakthrough.
Ah, excellent. What is the breakthrough?
We found it doesn't work for candles.
Have you thought about using it to start fires or explode?
No, but we can oil things with it.
Ah.
That's what they use lard for anyway.
So we sold it back, and we essentially sold it back for half of what we bought, we bought it for. But thanks for the help.
No problem.
He just kind of wanders off.
Okay, I guess I still don't get to share.
They used your gold to buy more lard, found out it doesn't work, and sold the lard back. Yeah, no, they didn't make jack
Hey,
shit.
Smith, this stuff makes things move along a lot better. Oh, that's cool.
Maybe they should use it
Maybe
for
we
that.
should- maybe
They
we should sell
already
it for that.
do.
You fucking idiots. That's what we use it for right now. Oh. Well, no venture gained, no venture lost. I don't think that's how it's called. Whatever.
Look, sometimes the venture capitalist prospers, sometimes he backs the wrong horse. It just happens.
Okay, so Parn, Rogar.
Parn's
No,
gonna go
Parn,
get some
Parn
decent.
and Nightmare.
Parn's gonna go get some decent clothes, but other than that, he's doing the same thing he was. He's going to the locksmith to train. He's then using extra time to train, trying to slip between shadows.
Just buy fine clothes, as according to the book.
That's
What's up,
all
Nightmare?
I did.
Nightmare's just wandering around.
While Nightmare's wandering around, he sees a man standing in the street. A man bumps up into him, and as the man gets up, he's like, "I think you dropped something, sir." And he points to a piece of paper on the ground.
Oh, thank you. I must have dropped it.
"Good day, sir." And he walks off.
I pick up the paper.
You open up, and it's got a note on the inside.
Strange. I don't remember writing this.
Okay, and
What does it say?
I swear to God, if you don't ask, what does it say?
I mean, Red Fox knows now.
Okay.
I said, what does it say? First, I wanted to make the smart-ass comment because, of course.
All right. No,
I am going to read it.
He's so poor he can actually afford
He
fine
sent
clothes.
you a PM. Look at the chat, is what Flux is trying to tell you.
So, Kira, you're finished up with your measurements.
Yep. Right. I offer the 30 gold.
Okay.
And once our business is concluded, I head back to the guild and at least maybe take out my chainmail +1 and see if I could maybe sell it.
Why are you trying to sell your nice +1 chainmail?
My current armor's better.
Give it to someone else in the party first. Ask if they want it.
Okay.
I'm good. And I don't think anyone else can wear it, so...
Chainmail? Yeah, I can wear it.
All right.
Yeah,
You wear
Give it
chainmail?
to Sarah, then.
Zon's heavy armor.
So the thing is, you can't wear heavy.
Zon's life domain, so he's battle cleric.
He can wear heavy.
Do you want some plate mail?
Okay, so I give the chainmail +1 to Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah can use
See-
that chainmail greatly.
Zon, if you told me that, I would have dumped the fucking plate mail in the ocean.
There's plate mail in the ocean if you want to go get it, Sarah.
I thought you could
Oh,
only use
it's fine.
medium.
I don't think Life Cleric allows me to wear plate mail.
Oh,
no, wait, it does.
Plate mail's heavy armor, so yes, it would.
Yeah, it would have. So, no, you have a +1 chainmail now.
hang on.
Zon, congratulations.
Okay, so everyone meets back at the guild, I assume, at the end of the
Be
day,
back in a second.
Yep.
and we go to sleep for the night.
Yep.
Yep. Before I go to bed, how often has Nightmare been mentioning about the stars eating each other?
I'm back.
Like often?
It's
or-
like
Oh, by the
Often.
way, are we in the same room?
No,
Or do we
yeah,
all
yeah.
have our own rooms?
it depends. You can kind of get large communal rooms. It depends on who's taking rooms at the time. No
Yeah.
one's really taking up any rooms right
I
now,
thought it
so
was like 2 a
you
room.
have your choice.
2 to a room. That's what I thought.
All right. Well, wherever you see, wherever I'm sleeping, I leave some food at the windowsill.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right? Is anyone
stars.
sleeping with Nightmare? And not that way. I mean, sleeping in the same room.
I mean,
Barbed for pleasure.
but Montaro doesn't care which way you go. He don't judge.
I was wondering if you were
serious.
going to correct yourself there.
I'm serious. Is anyone in the same room as him?
Sure.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, no, it would be up to Flux. He's determined who's in
I
what
don't
room.
determine your guys' sleeping rooms.
Yeah,
Sleep
he
when you
doesn't.
want to sleep. You want to go out
I just kind
in
of
the alley.
I
You
just
can do
kind of
that.
sleep randomly in a different place each
All
night.
right,
I guess.
can fucking Parn buy a hammock in town?
Yeah, sure. Not right now though. Everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
I know.
Before I go to
You
bed,
go
I
to the
look to
hammock
the
store.
sky.
They're like, fuck off.
It's time for Parn to practice his burglary. Just kidding.
Or hammock store.
Robs the hammock store. I don't get it. I thought this would be the one business where no one would want to rob you.
Hey Jim, someone tried to rob a hammock again. We got someone trapped in one of them one more time. Barton stuck trapped up in the hammock. How's this shit work?
Parn knows how a hammock works. Fuck
One of
you.
those shitty ones. It's made of like
No.
ropes with holes in them.
No, what he's stuck in is one of those like hanging chair things you see at fucking Ren fairs.
Hey, get out. Okay, so next morning, so you guys have about 2 days. What do you? What if
Can we-
cut to that?
Can we take a 5-minute break? I need to use the restroom.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
When I wake up, is the food still there?
Yes.
Okay. I figured as much, but
No,
No,
Montaro took it the night just to fuck with you.
No, it's been stolen by Potaterfisk, one of the third Yule gnomes who comes every Christmas for Swedish children. No, it's still fucking there. Where do you think? Who do you think's gonna take it?
Fucking
oh,
business.
someone else
Like a bird would have eaten it.
out of character, someone else in character. Well, yeah.
No, Potaterfisk didn't take it. It's just sitting there. I'll be back.
It's the failed clone of Dean that lives inside the venture compound.
So I wake up and I speak to Nightmare. What exactly is this thing you were talking about with like the starfires eating each other?
Carrie, we're taking a 5-minute break.
Oh, okay.
Some of us had to go use the restroom and couldn't hold it any longer.
You need to hold your pee more.
You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to hold them.
I don't think you could fold your pee.
That just sounds like quitter talk.
I mean, if you freeze it, maybe? That's an awful lot of effort to go through to fold pee.
Formula Fox said Red Fox. You know damn well that Neodomoke Ambley isn't a man who can't hold his peace.
I don't know. Wait, Neotag's not that old.
I'm 35.
Yeah, like I said, you're not that old.
No, the reason why I'm having to pay is because fucking have to pay. That's really all it comes down to. I mean, we can't all be Formula Fox, who apparently doesn't have a bladder.
If you don't have a bladder, you need to go all the time.
He's a water balloon. That's his life now.
I'm back.
I've been drinking soda this whole time.
Welcome back.
Although I probably should go now, seeing as we have a break. So yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I was wrong. Potaterfisk is not one of the Yule lads. It's Potaskeffel, the pot scraper. But he steals leftovers from pots, and that's why he didn't do anything, because Red Fox didn't put it in a pot.
I think I'm gonna go need to take out more money from the bank since we're gonna go traveling.
Yeah, I probably should convert some of my money as well.
I mean, I'm gonna leave some money in the bank, but I'm gonna think I should take some of it out.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. I still have
I'll be honest. I kind of go ahead. Sorry.
and I gotta convert some of those platinums I have.
I kind of want to just skip the next 2 days unless someone has anything really important to do and just.
I don't
ask
have enough
Flux
money
like
to
we
do
did
anything
before.
right now, so
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on getting the armor, and I wanted to buy a hammock to sleep in the trees. Since one of the things she mentioned was going into a forest. Besides that, that's all I really want to do.
She also said the forest had Fae, and you don't seem to be a good friend of them. So
But you did insult the Leshy.
Speaking of which, we're level 5 now. Can't we
Yeah.
take the Leshy if we had to?
No.
Thought Leshies were CR 11. Not CR 11.
Yeah, CR11? No.
Yeah, really.
CR 6.
unless you don't have a CR in 5e.
They don't?
yeah.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Also, you're getting it. That's into outer Fate territory where you only win if they decide they got bored at some point.
Yeah.
Also,
Isn't that
trying to whisper to DM fails when it's GM. I keep forgetting this.
You can also just do /W fluxing.
I could.
I'm kind of I kind of need to ask because it hasn't happened. Flux, is there something going on with Parn's visions, or is it just because you haven't had anything?
What's happened yet? You had a vision about. Hasn't been a week yet, hasn't you?
God damn it!
It's not a vision every week. It happens within a week.
Yeah, it's about a week every time.
Okay, fair enough.
Impatient.
He just wants
shit.
Well, I'm curious because I was wondering if the dragon did something. I wanted to know if I should be looking out for that.
Look, it's obvious Parn wants to see who's going to step in dog shit.
Yeah, again, the visions aren't always super important, Red. It's literally just I'm wondering if I should be watching out for that or not.
So, I asked the party when we're all together, are we sure we want to go to the Empire and do this tournament thing?
Parn goes up.
I shrug.
Do you ask while we're like having breakfast at the guild?
Yeah.
All right, Parn grabs you on the arm and takes you over to the job board. See this job board here? It's been blank for a while now. What else are we gonna do?
Go to any other city in the free countries. And see
Well,
what
there's
goes
just
there.
one posting there right the day he decides to say that.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the old lady. Where's my kitten?
It's the same. You can see it's the same. It's the same posting. It's obviously been taken back out of the trash and applied back to the board.
Also, there's a demon. 2 gold for a demon head.
Cat lost. Demon hunting him.
Like honestly, we could go to like Bale Falls to see if this work or Bradford.
I mean, honestly, not for nothing. The reason that this is out of character. The reason why I'm going with this is because this is clearly what Flux wants us to do, and I'm actually interested because Flux really wants to show us the world. He wants to show us the Empire. He wants us to do this, and I'm like, all right, it's been long enough.
I think you should be doing this in character.
Yeah.
I don't think I should be doing that. Are we back? Are we actually playing now, or I thought we were still 5-minute breaking?
I'm gonna assume everyone's here.
I
I think everyone's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red.
Is Red here?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been here.
Then,
I've
yeah,
been talking.
we're in character right now. So, yeah, are you explaining to Sarah why you're going, or what's up?
Like I said, I shrug.
Yes, I'm explaining to Sarah that God wants us to go. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Look, I've been coming to the guild every day looking for something else to do. There's nothing else to do. We can go explore the rest of the free country if you are. I've seen most of it. Give or take. Want to put it to a vote? I mean, I don't want to piss off the Empire since we already kind of agreed to go.
Yeah.
It is a great honor to be in the Grand Tourney.
I'd vote to enter the tournament. At the very least, to go to the Empire.
I mean, this is a question you probably should have asked us before we told the ambassador we agreed to go.
I'm sorry. I was nearly pissing my pants in fear with the fucking judge there. I don't deal well with them.
I mean, did
I
they
shrug
attack
again.
you? Did they attack you? No. Well, then everything.
No.
Also, did you want? Oh, wait, does Parn know that he wants to go to the peaks? Drogar told everyone.
Yeah, I
Oh, not
mentioned
You're talking to
Rogar.
Sarah right now, not
I
Rogar.
said, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm getting people confused again. Sorry. I mean,
You're confusing an angelic being with a big goddamn dragonborn.
yeah. Look, if you don't want to go, stay here. I mean, it seems like the rest of us do. I'll miss you.
I shrug
But-
again.
I'll miss you. You've been a good, loyal friend, but I mean, Ardrin left after the whole dwarven thing.
I'll mull it over.
Perfect.
Just know I'm ready. I'm ready if needed, son.
Out of character, do you have a backup ready to go? If
this is-
Sarah
this is
decides
the-
to stay?
This is a character moment right now, Neil.
Fine.
No asking questions about me.
All right.
You worried about you. You worry about you. I quickly finished breakfast and I said, I'm gonna go do some. I'm gonna finish some sermons up in one of the rooms.
Selfishly, Parn wants to go because he owes the guild a favor, and so long as he's not at the guild, they can't fucking demand the favor.
Yeah, they can't cash you on it.
Yeah.
You know that there's now carpenters working on the hole in the wall, hole in the ceiling.
I wave to them as I pass.
I want to roll to critique their work.
Sure.
What do you want from me?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Right, so I'm proficient in it, so I get my proficiency bonus. They seem to be doing a really good job. 13.
Yeah, they seem to be doing okay.
Okay. Then Parn shrugs and goes out to the locksmith because he's going to continue doing his training.
Okay, so if
Wait, no, I forgot. Parn wants to find a hammock store.
Okay, you find a hammock store. They sell you a hammock.
How much does the hammock cost? Because it's not a
5
normal item.
silver.
Fine, 5 silver. I get a hammock.
It weighs 2 pounds. Okay, so if anyone has any objections, we're going to move on to the end of the week.
I need to pick up my suit.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen at the end of the week.
Yeah, you're gonna go get your suit. We're gonna go get our gear, and then we're all gonna head to the docks.
So my suit's ready a
what's
day
happening.
before.
Yeah, it is. Great, I should fix that. Okay, yeah, sure. You got your suit.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone have anything else?
No.
Yes,
not.
I wanna.
Well,
I
I'm just
wanna
gonna
go
get the end of
count.
the week and get my stuff.
Yeah.
I need to go. I want to go pull out some money from the bank, but other than that, I pull out at 400 of my gold. That's it.
Okay.
Two things for me. First, convert some of my platinum into gold, and the second is to try and look up some maps of the Empire and see like roughly where,
Sorry.
where exactly the Obsidian Peak is in comparison to.
Okay.
Terra.
Hold on. You guys all go to there you go. And so Neil, when you got out your gold, you're not sure, but you swear that bank teller was kind of smirking at you, and you think it's because he knows that you gave money to a dragon.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing really happens there. You know, Kara, you know the Obsidian Peaks to be about maybe 3 days travel away from Terrace Mindel.
All right.
Well, the base of the Obsidian, the foot of the Obsidian Peaks
the
is about
base
3
of the
days
peak.
travel.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, records on the peak itself are not that well known.
I can't imagine why.
I'm interested in this area of the Laughing Wilds. That sounds like a great place to go.
Sounds
You know-
like a hoot.
You know that to be a very large desert that pretty much separates the free country from the rest of the empire.
Why is it
And
called
it's got its name for how the wind sounds when it blows through the desert.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's laughing at you.
All right, I keep forgetting I've explored.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so if nothing else, we're now at the 7th day.
All right, I need to know the sword I'm picking up. Do I get any bonuses or anything using it while trying to stealth? Since I got the blade to be more blackened than
No,
shiny.
not really.
Okay.
No more than any
So
other
it's just
blade,
gonna
really.
be a flavor thing. Fair enough.
I'm gonna pick up my armor. My custom made weeaboo armor.
Mine actually has a purpose, was to help me be more stealthy when I have my sword out.
I mean, if you'd explained that purpose ahead of time, Flux might have been able to tell you that that's not going to work. But
I mean, no, it's a nice little fluff sword, but then
I know it is, which is why I thought he was getting it for. It was just the fluff.
I'm not adding in fucking mechanics for stabbing.
No,
a person in the
no,
darkness depending on
I-
lightness.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. That's why I asked about the blade.
Yeah, I
wanna
know.
if
It looks
changes
it looks
anything
nice.
about
It's harder to see in the darkness. I'm just not doing that extra bit where I have to now work into brightness and how shiny your blades are in the stealth.
it. Fair enough. It's fine. I just need it for level 6 when I start going from shadow to shadow. That's all.
Besides, that's all rolled into your stealth roll to begin with.
Yep.
So you
Alright,
don't
okay.
get a bonus anyway.
So
Alright,
you guys
so-
are at the shop. It's the 7th day. It's about 10 o'clock right now.
I headed to the docks
I head
my
to where the
stuff?
boat's going.
with my wardrobe and my stuff.
I head to where the boat's going. I keep out the lookout for a certain man.
Okay.
You tell me if I see him or not.
You do see a man. He's working at the docks. He's carrying lots of baskets.
I'm gonna rush up to him and say, "Hey, watch out for Fishko," and then I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. Kind of watches you as you walk away, and immediately steps on fish goo and falls into the harbor.
Yeah, I tried. Parg heads to the ship.
Well, he did his good day of the day.
Oh, there you guys are. You guys ready to go? You see a very large ship, and you see Lars, and you see Leandra standing in front of the ship. You see no one on the ship.
Is it
Okay.
just you two?
Why? Did you want more people? I
No,
don't.
it's just ships normally
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
not
crew.
offering a tax service. Oh yeah, no, we'll take care of that. Don't worry. Just gotta smile.
Parn just shrugs at this and gets on the ship because
I kind of tilt my head in confusion and
does-
get on.
So does Montaro. He just kind of gets on.
I get on the ship as well.
Parn already realizes what's about to happen. He doesn't care. He's like, "Let's go."
Okay, so who's on the ship and who's not?
Sarah's still standing at the docks.
Okay.
Trigger the music.
I just close my eyes and start going up the ship,
Okay.
shakingly.
You guys note that Lars is looking at Sarah very intently.
Okay.
I try and get myself a little closer to Sarah.
I
This
I
is
wanna-
Parn
like
walks up.
Is
Parn,
this like a your person of interest intent, or is this like a I want that booty intent?
A person of interest intent.
Okay.
I walk up to Lars and say, "Ours, not yours." Bye. And I go and I get back. So, Lars, where's our cabin?
Hold on, let me move us to the ship. The Jolly Wanderer.
The boat map.
I mean, frankly, there's a bunch of space to sleep on that ship. Choose whichever one you want.
Parn loudly says, "Hey, hammocks!" and goes pick ones out.
Alright, I see
Um,
from top
So
to
I'm assuming that it's in like from top to bottom of the ship. From
yeah, it's layer
Yes,
by
yes.
layer.
Yeah, it's layer
That
by
was going to
layer.
be my question too.
The yeah, top layer, second layer, then actually into the ship.
I assume the first layer of bedrooms and stuff, that's where the Empire people are, so I go to the second layer. I mean, the third layer.
Okay, gotcha.
Captain's quarters are here, and you've got like first mate and whatever the heck that is, and then down here you have the hired crew. And at the base of the ship, you have all like the scallywags and shit that would sleep down here.
Okay.
All right, Mataro's found his spot.
Are you?
I'm king of the world as you fall into the ocean.
We all ready to go? Maybe you shouldn't stay on the mast of the ship. Okay, guess we're going.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go.
Lars heads up to the top of the and starts unfurling the sails.
Yeah, I'm stand on the deck. I'm not gonna.
And you note as the
I'll give him a hand
diplomats,
with it.
the ship starts kind of sailing out.
There's 2 Sarahs. What is this witchcraft?
What? Where?
I have 2
One in the
Sarahs
ocean.
on my map.
Sarah,
Yeah,
one.
one's in the ocean.
One's Sarah drowning. One is on the
Sarah.
ship. Who do you help?
Yeah.
Quantum Sarah.
What in the?
Just click on the one in the ocean and hit delete. That's all you gotta do. There you go.
It's about maybe an hour, 2 hours, and the ship is now out of sight of the harbor. And the diplomat turns around and looks like no one can see us anymore. So, and she starts floating up till she's pretty much directly in front of one of the sails. And a massive gust of wind catches the sail, and the ship starts moving at a much faster pace than ships normally move.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm grabbing onto things because, oh god.
Lars looks at you guys. We'll be there in a week.
Okay.
With our knowledge of normal, how long it takes, how long would it normally
It would take about a month.
Okay.
Relying on normal sea currents and wind patterns, it would usually take about a month.
Fair enough. Is there anything, Lars, is there anything to do on the ship? You got any fishing rods?
I don't know. We haven't inspected the ship. There may be fishing rods at the bottom.
Barnes gonna go search for a fishing rod.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you, Parn. I don't think at this speed, I don't think you're gonna catch much.
You never know.
Yeah, probably not. Probably
Well,
not.
if you rifle up a kraken, please put it back. They are an endangered species.
I mean, it's better. It's better
Catch and
than
release
just...
your krakens.
Okay. Do I find like a fishing pole or something I can?
Yeah.
Alright.
Only you can help preserve the aboleth population.
Barnes gonna pull out one of the rations no one has ever. By the way, is the ship fully stocked, or do we have to start eating our rations?
Yeah, it's got stock. It's got the things for necessary ship survival. It's got repair bits and all that kind of stuff. Montaro, you know this is a rather nice ship.
It is rather nice.
Parn
You also
goes-
know that you may have raided the ship once.
I think I know this ship.
Take a look down. You see it. You see a little name on it called the Jolly Wanderer. I totally raided this ship once.
I remember that day.
Parn's gonna go down to the kitchen, grab a piece of salted pork, and then get to the top deck and go fishing.
Okay.
My hair was amazing back then.
How many fishing poles did I find?
Found about 3.
Parn's gonna loudly ask, anybody else want to go fishing with me?
I'm probably gonna go below deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Montaro go down and go through like what's in the hold and stuff.
Sarah, you note that Lars has moved right next to you now. And he puts a hand on your shoulder and starts leading you off into a room.
Parn sees this and is like, no. And he stops.
I would have seen that. 'Cause
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Okay,
Barnes
you guys-
upstairs.
you stop him?
Yes, I stop him from taking her anywhere.
We need to have this discussion. Do you want them to be part of this?
Yeah, I'm going to come with you. And as I put the fishing.
I'm asking her.
No.
Oh, I sure he can come if he really wants to.
Do-do-do-do.
You're led into the. Actually, I guess I should put down Lars's. and Leandra's pictures.
Good, because that was really creepy. Just Sarah walking away with the ghost.
Okay, so you two are.
I end up wandering into the room.
The door is shut.
Hi guys.
Oh, the door's shut.
The door is shut.
And I assume locked, probably.
Yeah,
Is it not locked? Or is it
we're
locked?
shut and locked.
Oh, okay. Then I don't. I see the door's locked and I go, okay. And I wonder more.
Okay.
Yes, Lars?
So you had to assume this was coming, right?
Yes.
I avoided doing it on the first day because technically you haven't involved yourself in Imperial matters since 5 years ago. But if we're moving back into Imperial waters, technically you are a wanted fugitive. You understand this, correct?
I understand.
Okay.
Parn shuts up again.
So, there's two matters of the wanted fugitive. Technically, Voss Grand is no longer an avatar, so dereliction of duty under an avatar is no longer applicable. That really, you've kind of evaded that, so it really doesn't matter anymore. Second one, however, going AWOL, that's kind of a big one.
To be fair, I was left to die on a cold battlefield.
Yes, and when you got back up, you should have reported back to duty. That's the rule. That's how the law works.
So the Parn pipes up. So is the fine 5 gold as he starts counting out gold?
There is no fine for dereliction of duty. Technically, if this were still during a wartime, and he was still under Voss Grand, it would have been death. But Voss Grand is gone, and it's no longer technically wartime, so I can
10 gold?
no. Look, I can.
Parn, shut up, please.
We can kind of loophole this. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to answer the Avatar justice for it, but Leandra likes you guys. You guys did a good deal for Leandra. We're gonna essentially, I'll find that a loophole, and you're gonna be good, okay? Just, you're on thin ice over there, okay? You understand this?
I understand.
Okay. You know, it'd be much easier if you had just kept him missing. He unlocks the door and heads back out of the room.
So, you worked for the Empire.
I was a medic in the army. You know, try to make a better life. Hopefully, try to get my family out of, what they're at. And last time I was with the army, I was lying near dead on a rainy battlefield with all of my companions bleeding out. I passed out, and someone had found me and nursed me back to health. I opted not to go back.
Fair enough. Not gonna ask any more than that. Well, as long as we don't have to, break this little peace treaty we have, I'm gonna go back to fishing. You okay?
In a moment.
Yep, see ya. Parn's not gonna poke. He's not gonna poke for any more details. He was just there in case it got bad so that Sarah didn't die alone. Because I take it Lars is much stronger than either one of us.
From your encounter with the judges, you assume that to be true. Okay, so
I go attempt to find alcohol.
it is a ship. There is a bunch of alcohol.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume you find Montarlo in it already.
As he's just going to the ship's hold. What do we got?
So,
That's it.
while
I never
Parn-
actually got to plunder this place. What do we have?
So while Parn was searching for fishing poles, did he find anything else of value? Like, is gold tucked away on the ship, or
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Found a small doll, but that's about it.
I'm just wandering around the ship and every nook and cranny, just poking my head and wandering around.
Once I find alcohol, I open up the barrel and I just stick my face into it, and I drink till I pass out. and I
Having a
fall
bad
over
day.
outside the barrel.
Okay. Oh, you passed out falling over the side of the ground. Cool.
Yeah.
I was about to start requesting endurance checks.
Yeah. You got drunk and then you died.
And you guys, Sarah is now drowned herself in alcohol. Literally, she is now dead.
Montaro just kind of grabs her by the back of the scruff of the neck and pulls her out. of the barrel.
This has been your suicide awareness episode. If you see a friend in need, ask.
I don't think I've
hey,
ever heard of anyone literally drowning in alcohol before.
I have.
I'm gonna find a bottle of water and
Yeah.
see if I can't kind of splash her face in it a couple times and get her.
I mean,
woken up and sober.
Parn was there. He just was like, okay, that's a
You
good
know that
enough
the barrel
answer
up-
for me.
Montaro, at the sign of the alcohol, you probably tried to go for it, but sadly, that barrel of alcohol now has a bit of mucus in it as well, from a whole face being dunked into it.
Yeah. I pulled her out. I'm like, let's go get your sober done. Come on.
Oh.
Just kind of carries her over to the nearest barrel of water.
I don't want to do this, but I'm tempted. I want a Luffy. I want a Monkey D. Luffy, the head of the ship.
Too late. Already did it.
Yes, but you didn't do it while it was moving at top speed.
Okay,
Look, if there's something you want to
Because I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna make those checks.
are you doing it, Neil?
Mail.
Yes, do it.
What do you find?
How much? I need to know how difficult of a task is this?
It's a pretty small little poker out there. Pretty small little
Do
mast.
it.
Ship's going pretty quick, and moving your hand out of the ship, the airspeed around the ship seems to be rather turbulent.
Do it.
I won't. No, I'm not doing it.
Do it. You're the one who brought it up. Do it.
I'm not falling off.
You
this.
look down and see fish in the water, and then the next few seconds, the fish are now a good deal behind you. You feel like if you drop, it might be hard to get you back out.
I don't do it. Fine.
Come on, let me go see our someone.
Yeah, I want to see you die.
I know you do. No, I continue fishing. Fine. I take it. But Parn takes a long look at the front of the ship like he really wants to.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Anything happened during the trip?
Well, the first day passes uneventful. You note that come about night, Leandra lands back down on the ship and kind of rests for the night, eats up, and then come day, she heads back up the ship and floats up in front of the mast again, and the ship starts up again. Lars has pretty much confined himself to the captain's quarters. If anyone goes to check on him, he seems to be reading a bunch of books, checking through tomes and stuff.
during one of those days, I'm actually going to go on deck and like do an Arcana check to maybe get an idea of what kind of magic Elandra is using.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
That's...
Okay, you don't know this of any schools that you know of, which leads you to the only conclusion that it is Avatar magic.
That was worth a shot.
And Avatar magic isn't that well known. It's not sure how it works yet and how or what causes it. It's just known that each Avatar kind of has a domain that they can kind of control, and they have kind of full control over it.
Well, I shrug my shoulders and head down to the Lada.
Nightmare is bored, so he's gonna try doing various acrobatic stuff on the deck.
Montaro's gonna help Sarah
away-
nurse off that head hangover.
Away from the edge of the ship, so I don't accidentally fall off or anything.
Okay.
Gonna go drink some more.
Parn
Hell, I fall on my
got
face.
any chance of catching anything?
You snag a bunch of like seaweeds. There's a fish you catch pretty quick. It's not a good fish. That fish you cut right through him, going at the speed.
So you got like half a fish.
That fish did not have a good death.
So it looks like I could not do a backflip off the mast.
You You know how, like, normally when you catch a fish, it's kind of in their cheek? Yeah, this one's kind of in the side of its stomach.
Ouch.
What about the 4 hours at night when we're not moving? Do I catch anything then?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
catch some night fish.
Go drink some more.
I'm
Now-
gonna go drink as well, because Rogar does not like being on the sea.
I think drinking's the thing you should not be doing in that case.
Yes.
Drinking
At
is
that point,
bad.
Montaro stops. He's like, "No, trust me. Do not drink if you are seasick.
Okay.
It's not that I'm
Go
seasick.
lay down. Go lay down.
Okay.
I'm not seasick, I just don't like being on the sea.
Then lay down.
Both of you, this is my alcohol. My
If I'm having a
gonna-
bad day, maybe you should just talk about it.
no.
After Parn catch about 3, maybe 4 fish, he's gonna stop fishing and start practicing trying to move from the shadows of each mast quickly and without being seen.
I mean, it couldn't be that.
Are
bad.
you
I
the
never
reason
told you
why
about
I
the-
couldn't backflip off a mast? You got in my way.
Leandra looks down and sees you Naruto running.
She
I
calls
look
out,
up
"Do
and I
you
go,
know you're
"It's-"
Naruto running."
I look up and go, "It's training. Don't worry about it."
She kind of shrugs, goes back to looking out at the sea.
As I continue to try to do backflips off
All
of
right.
the mast.
So, how are the lookouts? Is there one big one in the middle, or are there each?
There's one big one in the middle and then 2 smaller, lower down ones on the 2 other masts.
So crow nests you're looking for?
Yeah, I'm gonna go explore the crow's nest.
Yeah, sure.
I'm practicing my backflips, yo.
All right.
You
Is that
see
it?
that.
Can we go to
Can
the
I get
next
a
segment?
can I get a perception check while you're up at the crow's nest?
Yes. Yes, you can. $23.
Okay. You see what looks like a rather, almost like a small island out right in the path of the ship.
Can I ring a bell? Is there like a alarm bell at the top of the crow's nest like they would have?
I mean, yeah, there's a bell.
I ring the alarm bell.
Leandra yells up, "I've seen it!" And she, the ship starts slowing down as you guys come just to stop right in front of what appears to be a large rock, kind of sitting in the water.
When Neotag rang the bell, I climbed up to see what was going on.
Same here.
Yeah,
And I don't-
kind of
I don't need to roll anything because I have a climb speed.
Should we roll, see if we can identify it?
He
Yeah.
hasn't said anything yet, so let's wait.
That wasn't so big. Oh god, it's getting bigger.
Oh my god!
Okay, you see the large rock there, kind of floating there.
Yep. I'ma touch it!
No, please.
Oh no.
Don't
no,
touch it.
please don't.
I mean, it's in the way.
Leandra calls down, "Lars, you need it up top."
I-
Lars then trudges up to the top of the ship.
Oh, this is gonna be a good show.
Parn's
This is
going
super.
to first. He's gonna do a perception check to see if like
Don't touch it.
what. Do
I grab
Look.
grab Parn's shoulder and just drag him back by one.
Look
Aw.
carefully around the front and around the back.
All right, I will.
Lars, check the water. Give me a perception check, Neo.
16 to check the water.
You see what looks like to maybe be just below the surface of the water, around the front of the rock. The 2 sides of the rock, and the back of the rock seems to be kind of shadowy masses below the water.
I'm
They're
gonna.
on the sides too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Lars
point.
shouts out to Leandra.
Oh, okay. Well,
Take up positions at on the port and starboard side of the ship, you guys.
okay.
Not that close. They'll drag you in.
Right here.
Rogar move back. Okay. And Lars and Leandra jump down onto the rock,
Parn move back.
and just as that happens, you see what appears to be a... Hold on, a second. He changes layer. A dragon turtle launch out of the ocean and try to grab them, and the two of them go underwater with it.
Ooh, nice. Dragon turtle.
And as if on cue, give me a second. From the water, weird fishmen start to emerge.
Look at the chubby one. He looks funny.
He's probably the strongest.
And they start to climb up over the ship. Speaking
Hi, guys.
a weird guttural fisherman language.
You wanna get off our ship? I'm gonna have to punch you now.
The large one points to spear you.
Okay, Bard. Which one's the large one?
The one directly below Nightmare.
No. This is the large one. There's the fat one, who's short but fat, and then there's this one who's about as big as Rogar.
And then there's the one who's swole as fuck and is as big as Rogar and Montaro.
Alright, Karn's gonna try and punch the one right above him then. He said it, he's gonna do it.
Okay.
Should we roll for initiative?
16.
Nope.
No?
You glance off him and initiative. You kind of parries your blow with the spear.
Alright, it's no longer 3. Whew, still 8. That's low.
Wow, that was low.
Well, I guess I sobered up really quick.
Actually,
I mean, that
Speaking
was
of
a
that,
day
Sarah.
ago, so
speaking
yes.
of that, Sarah, no, Sarah's been drinking daily. Speaking of that, Sarah, you've got a -2 modifier on all your checks for this fight.
It's fine.
He just doesn't want you to nuke the fishman.
You're drinking heavily this whole trip, Sarah.
Yep. Alright, so my turn.
I rolled such a low initiative.
Flux didn't.
I have to say, someone's definitely going first.
Fuck you.
Well, at least that was just on initiative and not on an attack roll.
Oh, just wait.
Okay, so the first Sahagwin, he stabs at red.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a nice ability. Okay.
This is probably gonna suck.
Remember, guys, you get 2 attack a turn now.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Some of us do, some of us don't.
He stabs at you with his spear, red.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. You take. Hold on. You take 9 damage as he stabs his spear into you, and as he gets close with his spear, he immediately bites you.
Ow. Okay.
Got to re-roll for the bite, doesn't he?
Does 21 hit?
Yeah.
You note that because he smells blood from the stab, he seems to be a little more ferocious. He takes a nice little chunk out of the side of your shoulder.
Wait, what? Wait, another damage?
Yeah.
How many bites does he have?
He gets 1 bite and 1 spear attack.
Already rolled for damage. You rolled.
Yeah, you already rolled 5 damage for
that
a
was
first bite.
No.
That's the advantage.
The Sahagwin, because he's blood frenzied right now because he smelled blood on the air from stabbing you, had advantage on attacking you. So that was
Oh.
a second check.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
So 4 and 9. That's the damage you took.
Yes.
4 and 9?
Yep, 13 damage.
I thought it was 5 and 9.
No.
It was 4 and 9.
And then the large...
Why is it not the 5?
The 5... No, Red, the 5 was another attack roll.
Yes.
He had advantage on the second attack.
Oh!
So
okay.
I rolled twice.
Oh,
for that.
Again, Red, advantage, you get to roll twice. You take
Yeah,
the highest.
looking at
Disadvantage.
I looked at the dice wrong. That's okay. I looked at the dice wrong.
Okay. The big fat Sahagwin does a...
Does he do a little dance?
He does a little dance and shakes his stick around. Kind of, you see her tits kind of juggle in the air, and she points her finger at Parn. Parn, make a wisdom check.
$22.
Okay, Parn, you felt your body starting to feel constrained, but you broke out of it.
Okay.
It's now Sarah's turn.
Nuke.
Yeah. Sarah's got a -2 to her nuke.
I stare at that one and go, fuck off, freaky fish lady. I get some wounds and minus that by 18, so 16.
You touch her. She's got a lot of bits to touch.
Alright. So I deal 21
Okay.
product damage.
You see part of a bit to her, a bit of her like large belly slough off in dead flesh.
And then I cast spiritual weapon right below me. And it's going to make an attack.
You got an image last session that you can... Didn't you?
No, he didn't.
No, I did not.
Oh,
And
no.
no, that's probably not hitting.
What did it do? A 7? Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, no. And that's my turn.
Okay. The very large Sahagwin looks at you, Neo, and he does 2
He
quick
hits.
stabs with his trident. (19 to 15).
First one hit, second one did not.
Second one would have hit me. I have like no armor class
Takes
at
13
all.
damage, and he stabs right into you. And then, just like the other one, as he gets close with the trident stab, he takes a bite.
Second. At 44.
Does 15 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. You seeing what happened to Nightmare, you kind of shift out of the way just as he takes the bite, and he chomps down in the air. The other saw going to start moving in.
Aha! Rogue's an
and-
attack.
You know, I blame Neotag for my character dying if I die, because he willy nilly just tried to punch.
No. Parn nicely asked him not to get off the ship, and they said no.
You're down.
They didn't say anything. They don't
They did.
speak common.
They clearly said.
Fucking.
They clearly gurgled at you.
They
I'm-
clearly angrily gurgled at us that they were going to kill us, so we can attack.
You do
How do you know?
damage.
Do you speak gurgle hurgle?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I knew what they said.
Bullshit.
Stop complaining.
Montaro speaks all the languages of the sea.
As the Sogwin starts walking up towards you, so like, you do a quick stab at one of his shins and stab right into his leg. And he stabs back at you.
It's a very inefficient way to use an Ikidabuk.
He stabs himself in the head.
He's too busy reeling from having his shin fucking slashed open.
Well, that
Confused
failed.
as his trident doesn't hit, he kind of moves in and does a biting motion. He feels like he's not as fluid as his friend. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
He got cocky after dodging the trident and he bites you.
Son of a bitch!
I thought Tracy was 19.
Son of a bitch!
4 damage. And then the other Sahuagin moves up behind you, Kiri. Stabs you again.
Nope.
No.
He kind of does a quick motion to his other, looks at his other friend. And he-
I made a mist.
well, he looks at the other one that missed, and he does the same thing and sheepishly moves in and tries to bite you.
They're vulnerable to our bite
Nope.
attack. Oh, no, they're not.
It's now your turn, Montaro.
Okay.
Biting metal hurts, is what he said.
Already hit that guy once, so I'm going to go for the same one I already hit.
You hit him.
Alright. And then I
Okay, you stab directly into his abdomen and pull out, and he's now freshly bleeding green blood out.
Okay, and I get my second attack.
That hits. Okay. And you use the haft of the Naganaga to swiftly sweep his leg, and then as he falls down, you bring it straight down on his head. And that's the dead fish.
Decapitation!
Now your turn, Parn.
I'm burn a key point.
Clearly, Montaros need to be on the ship this whole time to get his good rolls.
This is going to be 4 attacks total.
Okay.
At least
One
two
right in
hit.
front of me.
2 crits.
So, 2 crits, 3 hit.
He got pissed.
Alright, there's a lesson in this. Never piss off Pard, because he apparently crits every single time.
And he also drops like a fucking fly.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a glass cannon.
Alright, so that's a crit. My damage increased, so no, it didn't. Alright, so yeah, it did. Let's take care of the
D6.
crits first. Okay. And then I hit normally. So that's 20,
27 damage.
27.
Okay. You hit him. And he kind of buckles over for a second and rights himself again.
All right. I've never actually done this, but I'm going to burn a key point to disengage. I'm going to move here.
Okay.
There you go.
Now your turn, Nightmare.
Well, I'm gonna burn a key point too to do 4 attacks. To which one bit me?
The one on the left.
Yeah, this one.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Nightmare,
that's the one.
Yeah. Nightmare, you can hear like zapping sounds from the water outside the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that. Because that's probably just that magic user doing stuff underwater. But the one that bit me, I'm going to punch. Where are you?
I'm curious, just for a second.
What?
What's your passive perception, Red?
14.
Oh, okay. I got higher than you.
Yes, and with your passive perception, you note the 137 crabs slowly massing on the ship.
I'm waiting for that. I want the crabs.
That's the amount of crabs that are a deadly fight for you guys. 137 low-level crabs.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Did I just net one 3 fucking times?
I stole all the hits.
The Sahuagin seems to laugh at you, and then you punch him quickly in the jaw.
Bart's gonna
He
loud.
bites his tongue.
Flails like an
gonna
autistic
loudly
child
say-
for a bit, then just punches him.
Bart's loudly gonna say, "I thought we were keeping him around because he was good in a fight."
4 damage.
I thought.
The fuck, man?
Wait, why is that only 4 damage?
You know,
Oh, because
you know,
I just rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled another fucking
he's
1.
distinctly bleeding from the mouth.
Oh my god, that roll was so shit. A 1, a 10, a 1, a 1, and a 1.
So we got to see
Oh.
how a monk should hit, and then we got to see how a monk should not hit.
Yep. Anyway, I attacked the guy right here.
Dice are not with me today. Fuck.
18.
Okay, yeah, you do a swift stab down on that Sahuagin.
So that's 5 plus 8. That's 13 damage. And I'll attack him again.
Okay.
$23.
Okay, that hits. And you stab. You do a stab, bring him up over your shoulder, and quickly throw him down behind you, dead on the floor. Now, the Sahuagin who just bit his tongue, kind of looks at Red a bit grumpy. He brings in the stab you again with the spear.
How do you whisper to a GM again?
/W space GM.
Does an 18 hit you, Red?
Yeah.
4 damage, and then he does the same thing. He bites you. Ooh, and he crits.
I swear to God, I'm going to die on this, aren't I?
Don't worry, you got 3 chances.
Does 6 damage. As he takes a nice bite out of your neck. And it's now the fat chubby Sahuagin's turn. Kind of looks around, and then does a dance again. Shakes around, casts a spell, and
Hold on, wait. Is that that provokes an attack of opportunity unless the rules have changed?
I don't think it does in 5e anymore.
Is it ranged?
If it's a ranged attack and he's right next, it does provoke.
No, I mean casting a spell. In,
Because
No,
then
you get to try and interrupt it, don't you? Casting
I don't
from
know.
melee.
Let me quickly check that.
well, wait, I'm not engaged with her directly, so I don't know. I'm not 100% on 5e's rules, so I don't know if this would provoke an attack of opportunity or not.
I'm not seeing it. I don't believe it says so.
Okay.
No. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it.
Okay.
And she casts. She kind of waves her stick in the air and brings it down. And you note the Sahuagin seem to get reinvigorated.
Alright, so a bit of healing.
Yeah, I looked it up. 5e only allows attack of opportunity moving into or away from combat.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not up on all the new rules.
But if they're concentrating on a spell and you hit the spellcaster, they have to do a concentration check or lose the spell.
Yeah, well, that I figured was still there.
Okay. It's now Sarah's turn.
Sir?
Zon?
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 Zon died. All hail Zon.
Yield before Zon.
The Zon Razor. Okay, it's now the Baron's turn.
Neatrabok AM, said Zandrazar and Knuckles.
And he stabs down at
Neatrabok
Montaro.
AM, said you hear a dude.
Just say Zon held his turn.
I think he passed out again.
That's a hit.
Does a 23 hit you? Yep. $14 damage, and then he... Oh, actually, he makes two try attacks.
Zon, if you tried to say something just now, we didn't hear it. You lit up, but you did not say something.
Hello?
Okay.
There you are.
There you are.
I don't know what happened. It was just the voices weren't coming through.
You held your turn till after the Baron's on.
Okay.
So, and he makes a second try attack.
Yep.
23 hits. Another 13 damage, and then he bites down on it.
Alright, the bite also hits.
16.
Alright, that triggers my orc racial that
What does the
leaves me
16
at
hit?
1 HP.
So does
Oh,
the
the 16
hit?
doesn't hit.
Okay,
No,
then,
I thought
then
it
he didn't
was the
bite it.
damage.
Yeah,
No.
Okay.
Remember, I'm rolling twice for him. You are missing hit points, so that's how he gets an advantage against you.
Okay.
Which is actually kind of fun. So he misses with a bite, and that's his turn. Now your turn's on.
Spiritual weapon. Does 15 hit? No, 13.
13 hits the priestess.
Okay, it does 9 force damage.
Okay. And it
And
slices off one of her tits. You weren't aiming for that, and it's kind of gruesome. It's bleeding badly, but ew.
and then
Flops on the ground.
I do Toll of the Dead.
What the hell is that?
Forgot.
It's another cantrip I got. It needs to do a Wisdom save.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I see what that is. You need to fix how that macro set up, but yeah, sure.
And if it fails, it's going to take 14 damage.
16, beat your wisdom.
Yes.
Okay, then nothing happens to it.
And that's it.
It's now... Oh, it's not his turn. Nope, not his turn either. That Sahun kind of gurgled. And it's now Montaro's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna hit my action surge, so I have 2 actions. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit my fighting spirit. I get 5 HP back, and bonus on all my attack rolls. Advantage, rather. So that's gonna be. And using action surge, I'll be able to get 3 attacks this turn. All with advantage. I'm gonna hit the big guy.
Okay, the 23 hits, the 18 hits, and the 25 hits.
That
Okay.
a damage calculation or a countdown?
That's my damage.
Wow. That worked.
So that comes out to 24 damage.
Cool. The big Sahun stopped laughing.
I
Vampires' turn.
No, he's like, no, I'm serious.
I moved to here, going behind my allies, so I'd hopefully don't provoke attack of opportunities. And I'm gonna try and which one's done the most damage to Red's character?
Spear guy.
This one.
This is the only one that's dealt damage. The other one's doing all the dancing.
I had another plan, but enough of them are dead. I don't need to do that now. So, gonna burn a key point, and let's see how this goes.
Okay, 2 of them hit.
All right.
Wait, I thought 13 hit.
Yes, actually it does. Sorry. All 3 of them hit.
All right. So 7, 5, and 9. It's
21.
21 more damage to the spear guy.
Is the music super quiet or did it turn off?
It
It's
turned
super
I
quiet.
lowered it down.
Okay.
Okay. Now Nightmare's turn.
Okay, since that's happening, I'm gonna focus my attention on the dancing person because
She stopped dancing now that a lot of bits of her are missing.
yeah, well, I'm still gonna. Obviously, she's a major threat, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. 2 of them hit, I think,
all
or is it
3 of them hit because it's the 13 hits.
Okay, so the
Priest.
13.
Right,
Okay,
Bucks?
Yeah, the 13, 18, and 24 hit.
okay.
And one of them was a crit.
What up?
No, it wasn't.
No,
I
it
was
wasn't.
wrong.
No, it wasn't.
No, you're good.
I would have known if it
Okay.
was a crit.
Do you do a series of rapid punches, and the...
Rapid slashing
Right.
punches.
How the fuck does Tilla do that?
Turning prismatic.
And the priestess is knocked overboard into the water, where you hear a nice zapping sound, and
Yes, because I always do push.
you smell burnt flesh.
Sweet.
Actually, you smell fried fish.
I'm getting hungry now.
It's now Rogar's turn.
Nightmare wonders to himself if fried sahagun is edible.
All right. I move down here, and I'm going to cast Magic Missile against the Baron.
At least you attacked the right one.
So 13 damage. That's attack 1. Attack him again. So that's 22 damage to him.
Wait, do you get to cast 2 spells? Thought you only get to
attack twice.
But does
not
your
just
spell
spell
count
cast.
as an attack, or is it a spell cast?
Does it count as an action or an attack? Because I'm pretty sure second attack only refers to like hitting with a sword or something.
To the attack
Yes.
action itself.
As far as I know, you can't double spell.
Because if
Okay,
it's not
so-
classified as an attack action, then you don't get to.
Okay, so until I figure that out, we'll just assume that I only did 1
Uh,
against 13.
Okay. It's now the Baron's turn. And he does hold on.
Here's
He
the
does,
thing. Don't worry
yeah.
about it.
He bites at you, so
Okay. That hits my AC exact. Fuck you.
22.
22 does hit them.
Take 9 damage. And then
Okay.
he stabs at you with this trident. $15.
Miss and miss.
Okay. And as you're expecting the next stab, he actually tosses his trident right past you and aims for Nightmare.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, he's gonna take one of us with him. He realizes it's over.
So you Nightmare?
Yeah. It's gonna hurt.
I'll go in our spite for you.
For the record, it says
Take 60 damage.
Oh! I'm at -6.
Don't worry, you're
no,
staying
you're at 1.
Oh, you're at
You're
1.
at 0.
You're at 0. Yeah, there is no negatives anymore.
Oh, okay.
Unless you could still die from massive damage, but it has to be something like 2 or twice your entire hit point or something like that. I forgot what it was.
Yeah. Like you have to have been so outclassed in this fight. You never should have started in the first place to get insta-killed it now.
And then he gargle laughs and jumps back off the ship, making off attack select.
All right.
Damn it! I should have run forward.
He jumps back off the ship, not looking at
Actually,
the water behind him.
I want to check something. How's that phrased?
For the record, extra
The
attack.
end of the current turn. Okay.
You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action. So I don't think that qualifies as you getting able to do 2 spells.
23.
And as he jumps backwards, Montaro shifts forward, stabs him in midair, and brings him back down on the ship, slamming him down to the ground.
Fuck you! Oh god, my
I've
back!
been doing a lot of stabbing with this slashing weapon.
Fuck,
I
I'm
mean,
having
not
fun.
for nothing. A Naganagata can be used like that.
Oh yeah, I know it can. I just think it's funny that I keep poking with it. Like I want to imagine Montaro literally doesn't know how to use it properly.
He's now prone on the ground, clutching a giant Naganata wound through his chest.
I was supposed to get away!
The fuck was that?
Skills.
Sarah's turn.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Sarah's turn.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
we hear you.
Oh wait, actually, no. Hold on. It was the
It's the other Cyhog
Yes, the other Sahagwan's turn. My bad. I mixed up the pictures.
Understandable.
Yeah, the Baron.
No, it's the
Oh, you had the Baron's turn.
Yeah, I mixed up the Baron and the little Sahagwan.
Oh,
But it's cool. They went back to back anyway, so really doesn't matter who went first. Other than the spike killed by the Baron. Would have been a spike killed by the Baron or an attempt by the mini Sahagwan.
Get red up. Get red up.
Gotcha. I hear you loud and clear. The little Sahagwan goes to motion and lifts his hand down to get red up and then immediately stabs at Parn.
I'd still have it Sarah as the one who's
Yeah,
going.
'cause I
but
did it
okay.
wrong. Parn, are you missing?
Yeah,
hit
there's no
points?
reverse of the turnover thing.
I got hit
You did. You got hit. You lost a hit point.
by the by what's his name?
Right,
By
doesn't
the
matter
Baron.
who.
Doesn't matter
Did you
who.
get hit? Are
Yes.
you cut and bleeding? Okay.
You don't need to roll again because 18 hits.
I
But
need
yeah,
to roll again to see if I get a crit.
all right.
It's true.
Okay, he stabs him, but he doesn't hit a good part of the body. He just like stabs you in a bit of flab. Doesn't dig deep, and he bites at you.
So it seems that Roll20 finally fixed it to actually prompt you to ask if you
You
have
miss.
advantage or not,
Okay, and it's now Sarah's.
which is nice.
I move my spiritual weapon to the Sahagwan to the left, and I make a swing with it. Does
Nope, you miss.
And then, this kind of days, I look down and see my cat friend and like, "I'm gonna get you up." And
As you slash at the Zog, when he kind of gets taken aback and he points at the cat friend and he's like, he makes a helping motion, like, "I was trying to help your friend. Why are you attacking me?"
oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Fishman. I thought you were the other one. Please forgive me.
No.
And I heal Red for.
I heal the fishman for
For a second, I thought that's what you were gonna do.
I'm not in range.
I thought
Yeah,
that's
she's
your
not
reason.
Stretch Armstrong.
It's now
Parn
Montaro.
would have to punch Sarah for that if she.
Fucking
So-
re-releasing Stretch Armstrong.
I wake up on the ground with fucking trident sticking out of me.
There's a pretty deep trident stuck in your chest.
I
think
mean,
it'd be his
when
back
you
at that
cure,
angle.
You're doing the Ace Ventura,
As I'm healing him, I'm just petting his head like, "Shh, it's all gonna be okay, kitty cat."
Don't pull that out. It's gonna start bleeding a shit ton.
I
I may be shit faced right now, but I know don't pull that out.
Don't touch that.
kind of want Montaro to start
With
carving
medieval
up-
medicine, we're now questioning: do we twist and push the trident, or we twist and pull the trident?
It's like an arrow. You have to pull it all the way through, right? So Montaro, you're standing over the body of a rather crippled Sawhugwood who you just pulled out of midair and slammed back down on the ship.
There's still coup de grace on 5e, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
they
Yeah.
are
Something-
helpless. You can cut
Even if there isn't, I'm pretty sure this. I mean, yeah, he's not helpless though. He's kind of
Yeah.
staring up at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I'm
coup de
gonna
grace is a thing still.
It's at you.
You would have, since he's on the ground prone, you'd have advantage to any hit you tried to do on him, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
You can't do coup de grace to him because he's not helpless.
Actually, technically,
I don't think.
I think technically the rules as written, a reach melee attack has disadvantage, but you're good.
No, there's no rules on reach other than that it has reach.
Yeah, you don't have disadvantage with
They
reach
took
weapon.
away all of the rules on reach outside of it goes 10 feet.
It's implied now
No,
when you have
but-
a reach weapon, you know
No.
how to
No, but look, the rules for prone are an attack roll against a creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll is disadvantage. So if you're using a reach weapon to slash someone on the ground from reach, you have disadvantage.
Then you would have disadvantage.
But you're right next to him, so do it. Get him. He's too powerful to let him live. Oh god, no.
Are you kidding me? Everyone but me is getting good rolls.
Good.
So I like to imagine instead of a downward smoke, you just pick him up and you just start pushing him up in the air. And he's clutching as he's bleeding down the Naginata.
Did that actually roll the crit for
Yep.
me?
Yes, it did.
You did it roll the crit for you?
No, you have to roll it again.
No.
Yeah, you got to roll it again.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It said
You got to roll the damage again. Oh, +7. How do you have a +18?
That's what I'm
It-
trying to
it-
figure out.
it
I
says-
think
first time you rolled. What's your? It's
Oh, I see. Why
first
it
time you
says-
rolled. It said
Oh, no.
D10.
Oh no, it did roll for you. It
yeah,
did roll for you.
it
It's-
automatically rolled the crit into the roll. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So the 11.
So it's the 11 plus 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angered that he's been using his Naga for stabbing attacks. Montaro does a kind of leaping attack and brings it right down on the middle of the Sawhugwood and cuts him in half. It's a slashing weapon.
Why do I keep stabbing?
And it's now your turn, Parn.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I still have 2 key points, so I burn one.
Jesus Christ, how did you fucking know?
We have 5.
Oh, wow, okay. Gotcha. Everything but the 11 hits. Just kill this poor Sawhugwood.
Just kill him and be done with it.
They
Don't
expected
whiff
this
it.
dragon turtle to do a lot more than it fucking did in this fight. It was immediately get 2v1'd. They put up good money for a CR-17 creature, and it did not pull its weight.
10, 8, and 6.
Yeah, he just fucking collapsed to the ground in a heap.
Ora.
Still got 1 key point. You want me to burn it and punch him 4 more times?
No sense.
Alright, I want to search the bodies for anything nice. If they don't, I'm going to chuck them over the side.
I mean, they don't really
I
have
don't
anything.
think they'd have
They got
much nice outside maybe some
bit-
nice
bits of
oil.
fishy goo.
Well, then I start chucking the bodies over the side.
Oh. Okay, Nightmare. Let's get you healed.
Ow.
Hey,
Right.
Montara, and I give Montara a health potion.
Montaro heals himself, thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Forgot that you could do that.
Yeah, fighters can do that.
Right now I can just give myself 15 HP once per long rest.
I'm pretty sure resting after this, so that should be fine.
So,
Hey, Parm's gonna go to the
Front of
gonna
the ship.
go to the top of the ship and look down.
Yeah, you see, you don't see much and then a few seconds later you see a dark mass and then a dead dragon turtle float up. And then a few seconds later, you see your two Tritons swim back out of the water. And
Did
clamber
you
up-
have fun too?
No,
Oh,
the
that's too bad.
kill the dragon turtle. Did you have fun?
Yes, we killed quite a few Sahagwin. I mean, fish people. I don't know what they are.
We killed an ancient creature that was tricked by Sahagwin. But glad you guys had fun.
I didn't have fun.
Oh, shush, cat.
You okay?
You're gonna
Not
be
really.
okay. Now hold still. This is gonna hurt.
Ah, crap.
Ah! Wait, who zoomed in?
Instant transmission.
Instant huge fucking map. Zoom out.
Zooming out, it does nothing. Oh, there it goes.
Zoom out. Enhance. Pan.
So you guys bring Nightmare down to the middle of the ship and start operations to kill him.
Yep.
I mean, all you really do is need to roll a magic, medicine.
Yep.
That's
You roll a
Scalpel.
magic check, the medicine check, the magic check.
scalpel, sponge, sutures. What are you guys doing? Just roll a medicine check.
I cast guidance
about
on myself. And it's 8 for medicine. Wait, no, I actually have a healer's kit. I get an advantage on that.
Doctor, please, why are you still drinking while you're healing me?
Yeah, you rolled a nat 1 on that.
Shut up.
Oh wait, you still drunk? Shit.
Yes.
You still have a -2.
I know more. I know more how to
So
fix
that's
this
it.
than
That would have
fuck
been
you.
a 19. So with the -2, it's a 7.
No,
I've
what is it?
drank
Like,
away
he doesn't
more
have a-
knowledge on battle medicine than you ever
He doesn't
pissed
have
out of a
advantage, so
cup.
that was a.
He
that
has
was
a
eight.
he has a healer's kit, so yes, he does have advantage.
Oh, so he has advantage. Okay, then that's a 19.
still advantage
which becomes a
-2.
17.
Still an advantage.
He's still a bit
minus-
rather drunk, but Red, they pull a spear out quickly, sew you up. You seem to be okay. Your chest hurts something fierce. That
You're
spear
gonna-
went in pretty deep.
I gotta imagine Sarah pulls the spear out like, wait, this is yours. Puts it back in.
Oh god, no.
Hey, do you want this spear? It's a pretty nice spear.
Actually, I would want to keep it.
Red wakes up, there's a crab inside of him now.
I don't know if I can. Wait, can I even use a trident?
You hear a weird snipping sound from inside you. Did you still a crab inside me? I thought I would fix it.
I may or may not have etched my initials into one of your ribs.
I'm doing a tic-tac-toe puzzle. Next time we open you up, it's the next turn.
Yay! Job well done. Someone pass me the alcohol. We need to sterilize it.
Good job. Someone's
No,
gonna be
we
burning.
need. Trust me. We need to sterilize. Could you pass me the grog?
Sarah's drank away more knowledge of medicine than you've pissed in a cup in 5 days. That doesn't make sense. Shut up, I'm drunk.
I'm your doctor.
Rogar, get me.
Someday I'll get to use that. I need to ask a question. If I had used the magic flashbang stone I'm still holding on to, I never used, would it have caused the Sahagwin to take disadvantage on rolls or something?
Not really. They're not. They're not a light-based creature.
Okay.
Not no light or dark, really. Their main thing is blood and heating aquatic elements.
I thought maybe since they were an aquatic creature, they're used to the darkness of the sea
Funny
instead
enough,
of
that's
the light.
generally not a thing with aquatic creatures.
No.
Yeah, that's really not.
Also, they're more of a They're more of a kind of amphibious creature.
Yeah.
They're not. Sogwin are kind of high, mid-level sea, not deep sea like mermaid.
Well, then I guess it's good I didn't waste the magic stone.
kind of goes Kuatoa, Sogwin, Marrows.
All right, so are you healing me anymore? Than the medicine check?
You're patient. Patients don't talk.
Shh.
I'm saying out of character.
Don't make me sew your cute little lips.
I doctor now.
Shh, quiet. Glug glug glug.
No words, only sleep.
Part's gonna go get a meal. and then he's gonna go take a nap in the hammock.
Sarah puts a pillow over Nightmare's face and then stumbles off. Good night,
Pard.
patient.
Pard walks by. Well, that's a thing,
All right.
and then
well,
walks away.
the reason why I'm asking is I don't know how healing works in 5e.
Nightmare's
You're
like,
healed.
am I
You're
allowed to
fine.
move? Am I on bed rest?
You get all right. You got the help. You got the points you get since he did a medicine check. You get one hit die. One hit die, I think, of healing. But the rest of it you have to heal overnight.
Up, you're probably around 12 health.
Yeah.
If you say that's good enough for you to be walking around, maybe I'd say you'd still be kind of limp and you'd probably want to sleep it off.
Here, before.
Oh wait,
we-
does sleeping
Sleeping pretty much fully heals.
Yes.
fully heals? Okay.
So
Yeah,
like, in 2
you'll be
days
fine.
you're fine.
You'll be good by the time we reach college.
Okay.
How much
Welcome
Sarah
to-
was it more drunk?
How
I-
much experience points did we just gain?
At the
find out
end
at the
of the
end.
session.
Okay.
I kind of staggeringly, drunkenly try to help him to a bed and place him on it. And
Anybody
I'm going
want
to help
some
the drunk
soup?
help the cripple.
Pard's gonna see this, pop his head, and go. Anybody want some soup?
Could you
Sure.
bring me some soup? I
will.
seem to be staring at the ceiling now. Oh, Rogar, you put.
I'm on the
Thank you.
floor now.
I think Montaro and Rogar need to put Sarah to bed.
Yeah.
He's to sleep.
I get some soup for Sarah and for Nightmare, and then I go eat.
Yay,
I'll
soup.
have some soup as well.
Right. Everybody gets soup. We have soup. Good soup time.
I also
Okay.
leave Sarah on her side and not
I
on her
want to
back.
picture this exactly what Parn was saying while making the soup, as if soup somehow regresses his mentality.
Soup.
There's some like ancient primal thing in the back of his mind from his childhood that triggers when he's making soup.
It's like the fucking bit from Ratatouille, but instead of the house, it's just a white noise. Beep. It's just dial-up sounds.
Mhm.
So you
I
have
mean-
soup and you sleep through the night. Everyone's back up and going. You're about 1 day away from college.
Oh,
You
man.
can actually see a landmass in the distance.
I mean,
I've-
not for nothing, but yeah, probably. I'm gonna go into the lookout, the thing, and I'm gonna take a good long look at the land. What do I see? Perception check.
Yeah, do a perception check.
Oh, I only got to 10.
You see a a mass in the distance, but nothing really. You're a day away. You really can't make it out
Yeah,
yet.
it's on the horizon, basically.
Unfortunately, a spyglass is 1,000 gold, so I don't have one yet.
Oh,
Sadly, Flint's giving you the option, guys. Fuck, get a spyglass. You had that nice little merchant who had something special to show you, but you guys just fucked off after your Underdog adventure. I'm sorry, what? What else you got?
oh,
Yeah, my character wasn't even there for that.
Yeah, you want
Yeah, we
You
kind
know
of.
damn well.
The only
You-
person who was really
Damn
interested
well
was
that my
Ar-
character would have been interested.
Arjun was ready to buy that man's entire stock.
but the
I-
problem was Arjun never came back.
Parn kind of didn't care. Parn was
Yeah.
tired of
Previously
standing
mentioned.
outside the shop.
oh, fuck! I'm hungover. Whoa,
What did you
whoa,
learn
Nightmare.
last night?
Who
Who stabbed you,
who's
Nightmare?
stitching green yarn into your wound?
That was you.
What? No, you don't use green. Oh,
He
God.
pink.
Nightmare,
Oh,
they sewed it up like
Pard's
shoelaces.
gonna walk up to Sarah, hand her another bowl of soup. You need more soup, and then walk back.
what I need is bread and water. God, I need to kill this thing as I start eating the soup.
Do you remember what happened last night?
We had a fish fry, right?
Something like that.
Oh, that's
Wait.
nice.
Do you have any tea on the ship? I'm gonna make her some tea.
Probably in the Lada.
Oh,
There's a
hey,
little bit in the captain.
Nightmare, that's a nice trident you got. Where'd you get it?
You search around for tea. You don't find anything in the bottom or in the larder. You eventually make your way to the captain's room where Lars is still reading over tomes. He kind of grunts in your direction, and you find some tea in there.
When I get asked where I get the trident, I say it was a gift.
Oh, how sweet.
Wait, did Tridents have special rules at all?
Does what?
Does what have special rules?
Just thinking to myself about Tridents, don't worry.
Ah, yes, they have a special rule. They're probably Red probably can't actually use it. To be honest, with
Probably
you.
But
not.
I can.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, they're thrown in versatile. So
I can use it
I
as well.
I just kind of come over. Oh, take that.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Add it to the collection of weapons.
Is the trident? Is trident a simple or
No,
Martial.
it's not a symbol.
martial?
It's a
Okay,
martial.
yeah, I
I
can use
now
it.
have 3 thrown weapons.
And a stabbing weapon, right? As Parn fucking pops up again. At this point, I think Parn just every
Actually,
once in a
yes, and a stabbing weapon, the trident. I
No,
also
I'm
have
talking
I also have
about
my
the
bow.
Naginata.
You don't even know what that is, Neotag.
I don't know what that is, part. You don't even know what these words are.
The glade.
You,
It would
you
be
know,
a
you know
glade.
nothing of my people and their culture. Shut up.
Stop misappropriating.
I just have to imagine Parn like has hidey holes throughout the ship. And whenever someone says something he wants to quip at, he just like pops out of a barrel or he pops out of a shelf or something.
Okay, so the 5th day passes by uneventful. Then, you can't say that on TV appearances by part, apparently.
This pops off the locker.
And you guys come into the harbor of Kawik.
All right.
So, do we need papers or I remember the Empire has like traveling papers you have to have.
Lars pulls out a list of papers and hands it to you guys.
All right.
You should be good for everything, Sarah. Any judge who questions you should realize that you're technically okay.
Okay,
Cool.
Thank you, Lars.
Thank you.
Teleportation.
Hopefully there will be no more tridents.
What?
Don't worry about it. Catman is crazy.
Teleportation platform for Kawik should be in the center of town. You head there, or someone should be able to explain to you how it works. Get you to Terin Session if you don't know.
Are
Sorry,
we
but you
allowed
guys are
to
gonna.
travel
you
on
guys-
foot?
I mean, you can if you want. It's gonna take probably about 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get there. But I mean, the teleportation platform will get you there in about a day, and almost instantaneously.
I mean,
I don't
since
know. No
we're
one really times it.
no, I mean, since we kind of need to have a story or an accomplishment to tell, I think we should go on foot instead of just teleporting there. Maybe we'll stumble upon something. Got time to kill.
Yeah, we had. How long was that? Like 3 months until the tournament?
By the time we get there, we'll have 2 months left.
Yeah.
You have a few months left. In the distance, you guys can actually see the large volcano of the Obsidian Peaks, even from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I question: is this? Wait, where are we? First of all, out of character, where does the teleporter go? To Terrace?
Yeah, to
I mean,
Terrace.
technically, it goes to anywhere in the Empire, to any large city location of the Empire.
But
All right.
if we took the teleporter, we would want to go to Terra.
Well,
But the thing,
Do
the
I-
general,
do I have knowledge of what's on this map in character?
yes,
You a little bit of the Laughing Wilds as your caravan traveled through it to get to
No, I mean,
the
would
free
I
country.
have access to this map as a character?
Access to the map itself? No.
Okay.
Which
never
direction
mind.
is Terrace Mindal from here? You
To the
said
west.
to the west. Okay.
It's to the west.
Well,
You guys are on your own for finding your transportation back. You'll probably have headed back before you guys are done. So
fair enough.
you should probably be able to find some kind of smuggler ship or something. I don't know.
I mean, I choose to travel around this area. I think I can find my way back.
Well, best of luck to you. And the two of them, the avatar kind of waves at you and gives you guys this thumbs up as they head off.
She is not how I pictured the avatars.
Good time, Avatar.
Aren't you glad you don't have Arjun around for any of this?
Oh yes, if you were around, we
It'd be
would not
diplomatic.
be here right
You
now.
remember those bits where I asked you if Arjun would try to take on someone obviously out of his level? That was for this situation, so
Yes.
You don't want to know what happened to the dragon turtle.
We want to see how passive aggressive Neo's doing now. Just imagine passive aggressive Arjun would have been that whole trip.
So, there seems to be the consensus is we want to go by foot. Is that okay with y'all?
I
It will be
shrug.
nice to walk the land again.
Yes.
I
It'd
have
be
not
nice
been
to
here in
get the
so
sea
long.
legs out.
All right. Well, I think we should go to Mendel by foot, and everyone seems to agree. So, I still have. Oh God, what? Sarah, you still have that magic flask, or what's it called? A decanter?
Yes, it's a decanter.
So we're good for water. I still have those 50. Still got those 50 days of rations we had from the last long journey. Do we need more than that?
I have another 10.
I have my rations with me.
I mean, we're.
Yeah,
I
you're holding on to my
I can
rations.
hunt.
If we pull out rations, we are good.
I mean, we probably won't even need the rations. I can hunt us up plenty of food.
Are you guys getting off the ship? We need to settle this.
I'm
Yeah,
getting-
I
we
assumed we already had.
I assumed he basically had us get off the ship, and then he gave us the papers, and we were already off the ship.
No, he had given you the papers and they headed off. And then you
Oh,
see
yeah.
a group of workers.
You said
down
they
there.
head off, so you said they headed off, so I thought we were off the ship.
You guys never said that. You see
All right,
a group of
fine,
workers
we're-
on
get
the
off
harbor
the ship.
Then let's
shouting
get
at
off
you.
the ship.
We get
And
off the
once you get
ship.
off, they start taking the ship apart. You're now at the harbor. You note that the Dago City seems to be a good sight different than Heimwell. For one, it's not inclined and on a giant wall. But people seem to be more more well-to-do here. You see magic more often. Like the street lights are kind of magical. You see more people practicing and using magic. Occasionally, you'll see a golem pass by. It's a rather different place from Highmore.
Fancy.
That's
Yes.
all right. I we never asked about this. Is our guild like an international guild
No,
where they
not imperial wise.
have branches? Oh, okay.
They
So
have branches in the free country.
Okay.
Strangely enough, they're run by different brothers of the guild master. Different
The guild
Carls,
brother.
but, differing Carls with different wigs, but not there, and they don't stretch to the empire.
Okay, never mind.
I'm just
Then.
picturing now they're all black Carls with the Guild brothers.
Well, I have everything I need. I don't need to go shopping. If you guys want to look around, we can. I'd rather just get
Let's
right on to
get-
the traveling.
Oh, Montaro's good.
Okay, I'm gonna see maybe see about getting a map of the area. Unless you happen to have a map.
No, I have my memories, but I don't have a map.
A map would be useful
Let's go
if
get
we
a
were
map.
traveling by
Not
foot.
everyone can be in the elf set.
So I go in
It
see
is
if I can
crowded
get a map.
up there.
Montaro just slowly backs away at that.
I do too. You know it's bad when you make a comment that even the crazy person steps away from you with.
Can I get a check from you, Karen? Give me a charisma check.
Charisma check. Alright.
Uh-oh.
Should have seen this coming. Remember what it's like.
And no one seems to want to. Anyone you try to ask about a map shop seems to hurriedly walk away from you.
Yeah, but Montaro's gonna go and ask instead.
I thought, yeah, Montaro's our face whenever it comes to this sort of thing right now.
I
Hey,
know.
give me a
it's just-
charisma. Give me a charisma check as well, Montaro.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Just flat charisma.
Also, you're getting some pretty awkward looks, Rogar.
Yeah.
Do you want flat charisma or persuasion?
Charisma. You're barely getting. If they're walking off, you're barely getting it. Yeah, no, they're. And this half orc comes up to them, heavily armored. They kind of rush away as well.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm pretty unassuming.
That's, for people known to be grifters and yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Oh, that's a Christmas save.
All right,
Oh,
working our way
okay.
down.
Yeah, that
to
was a-
who's next.
It's the same
Wrong
thing.
roll. Oh.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
A 13. Is that enough
Okay,
to buy a
you-
goddamn map?
You find someone who offers to help. To help, they all find a map store.
Thank you.
For me, my save is exactly the same as my Chris, but we're also, I hit the wrong button.
How much for the map?
You're standing in front of a map store. You're gonna go get one new.
Yes, I go in and
Okay.
I get a map.
For a decent map of the area, it'll probably be about 3 gold.
That's
How about
pricey.
for the entire empire? How much would be one of those maps be?
They don't have any of those maps right now.
All right,
3
fine.
gold is really expensive for a map.
I pay the 3 gold. You're not in the store, Nightmare. No one else is. I just walk in.
I have a decent map with a nice container for it for the area.
It shows just basically what we see right now.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to go up to Montaro because he's the only one I trust right now with directions. I'm going to give him the map. Say, here you go. Can we head to the west to the west now?
Okay.
Okay, so you guys head out of town, passing right by the teleportation platform.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So, how are we going? We going through the path out through the woods, out through the forest of
I want to go straight
Oh,
through the
or
forest. I
Straight
want
through the forest.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
west.
thoughts. Okay.
If anyone has objections,
I don't have any objections in character, but out of character, I think this might be dumb.
All right. If we were just to go straight west, that was the like 2 weeks, right?
So, Flux, I have a question on something on whether or not Montaro would know this. Does Montaro have any knowledge of what the wilderness and the Empire is like from his childhood?
It has like the occasional monster and magical beast, but it does not have like banditry and rogues and that kind of stuff. It's rather well maintained in that regard.
Okay, should be fine then.
Any people turning to lawlessness usually gets solved. Things in the forests don't get solved that well because
how much?
Yeah.
How much do I recognize from my traveling days?
you know that you've actually never been inside the forests of Kawek.
Okay.
You know that you remember that anytime you tried, you seemed to come out the same way.
This should be fun. Now, this might be why Parn is so interested to travel through the forest. Then.
This might be why Pard has bad issues with Leshies.
All right. So, for the record, guys, you don't need to waste any rations. Parn naturally hunts for up to 5 people.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
we're good for food. We're good for food and water as long as we're in nature. Red, you're not an outcast. Never mind.
No,
Change that.
Okay. So you
I
guys-
was never an outcast to begin with. I was hermit.
You guys start heading off into the west. You know that outside Kawek there seems to be farms and stuff, but as you get closer to the forest, you know that the farms don't seem to go anywhere near the forest. Once it's about there's a good like maybe miles breadth, which is by the way is an awesome name for like a comic book character or something. Yeah, there's like a miles breadth given to the wood to the forest line.
There's probably a good reason for that, I imagine.
Should be fun.
You fuckers. A second. I'm not prepped for Fey fights. Sure, what are you guys doing? Explain. What's going on? Fun
A
stuff.
wonderful jolly jaunt through the woods. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, we're gonna Parn.
Ah.
All right, we hunt. Parn hunts. We make camp before we enter the woods, and Parn goes hunts for the group. All right, that's what Parn does.
So, I guess while camp is made, we're all sitting together. I explained to them that I used to be in the army and stuff. And I used to live here.
This is when Montaro's like, I used to live here too.
Hard pops up from the tent that's being put up. I used to live here too, and then pops back and goes back to hunting.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I actually lived in the Empire. You lived in front of the Empire. Always running, like Scatter the Elfman.
Yep, that. And then that's how I lost my Deva guide. That kind of sucked.
That's okay. My people's cultural heritage was slaughtered horribly many years ago.
I just traveled.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But hey, no hard feelings.
No. Yeah. I was a healer. Probably healed most things rather than killed them.
Oh yeah, no, and there are worse places to live. I mean, crime not a big problem.
I should go visit my mother.
Probably why I left.
Parn pops up from like a blade of grass. Then you started nuking monsters, and he pops back down.
Damn it.
Well,
that's gonna have to be a thing now.
well,
I'm just picturing like poor, like badly photoshopped full size things of his head popping up behind things, and only his head.
Well, I used to be part of the artillery
It's like a fucking
squad,
Teen Titan Go
but then I kind of roasted the commander's butt, so he had me moved to medic.
You know what? Oh god, that's true. Parn's fucking Teen Titans Go Robin.
Yeah.
Seeing as I refuse to watch that travesty, I do not get the
It's
joke.
actually not that bad.
It's hit and miss.
It's
Some episodes are
genuinely
decent.
funny sometimes.
Yeah, some of the times it's actually funny, but a lot of the time it just makes fun of viewers that don't like it. It makes fun of people who criticize it. It does have some bad moments.
It's very self-aware.
Yeah.
I tried to watch an episode. It was literally Robin and Beast Boy try to go to get their license. I'm like, I'm out.
Hey,
This is crap.
told
To be
us
fair,
the
that was one of the
story.
bad. That was one of the worst episodes.
To be fair, that's just totally a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, I'll be honest. There's an episode that pisses me off. It's
So
my
the party spends the night talking about children's cartoons in a
Yeah.
tent.
yeah.
I'm looking at this.
As we kill time for Flex to prep something.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
got my ideas come up.
Okay, let's
You-
go.
You guys wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Parn unhooks his hammock and gets ready to go. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Ready, Freddy. Crazy little thing called love.
Okay.
You guys keep heading west into the woods.
Nightmare has absolutely no idea where anything is around here because he's not from the
Antara will
Empire.
keep up spirits with spirited sailor singing. Good shanties.
As you start to get close to the woods, you hear someone yell at you. Oh, what are you doing? So you see a centaur walking up to you.
Hello, Centaur man. We want to walk through woods.
I would not advise that. It's the solstice right now. Queen Mab is in there.
The what?
It's the solstice right now. Queen Mab is in there doing their face celebrations. Would not be wise to intrude.
By not wise, I assume bodily harm.
Most likely, regardless, and probably not coming back out again.
Well, then I think we should not go in and disturb what is obviously not our
Antara
business.
just like stops mid-step, wheels on the spot, and starts walking back the other way.
Same here.
Same here. I'm
You know,
That-
you're a buzzkill, but fine.
I mean, this was Parn's chance to buck up and say, no, we can take care of this. And then we'd be like, oh, okay. But I mean, no, if Parn wants to follow with everyone else, cool.
I mean, well, here's the thing. The last couple of times Parn did his own thing and only pissed off the group, so he's starting to try and go with the flow more than make everyone do what he wants.
You're obviously not from around here if you're trying to go through the woods of Cobbin.
Nope.
Man, I used to try to go through here, and then I would always come back out.
Yeah,
It was fun.
That's the normal default activity of the woods of Cobbin. Except for the solstice, when they're working on magic inside the woods and they don't have the redirection spell up. But once you get in there, it probably doesn't end well for you. No one ever comes back out.
Well,
I
that's
mean-
only the first. That
I
sounds
mean,
like
we
a good
are.
adventure.
I mean, wait. Parn stops moving. So no one's really been through these woods and lived to tell the tale?
Except for probably
We
the
know.
things that live in here.
I say to Parn, this sounds like a bad idea.
I
It
mean,
would be trespassing in a place that is not ours.
Occasionally, the Fae come out and parlay with the farmers. Farmers give them gifts, and the Fae bless their crops, but no one goes into the woods.
we are looking for a story to tell so we can enter the Adventurer Olympics.
It's the domain of Queen Mab, the Queen of Dreams.
Yes, but we would be trespassing. And then it's not good to trespass when we are uninvited.
I mean,
We should leave them be.
Not for nothing, Nightmare, but anything we do is going to be trespassing if it's a good enough tale.
Yes, but there is no reason to do so.
Again, yes, there is. We need a good story, something that'll
You
get
can
us into
find
the
a good
game.
story somewhere else, like in the mountain that we needed to go to, and that was hinted towards us by our good people who gave us a ride on their ship.
She also mentioned the woods. So they hinted these woods as well. One of the reasons I wanted to go in them.
But we would be intruding upon a ceremony. That's not very nice.
Okay, seriously, is anyone else going to speak up? Because someone told me...
Montar just kind of sat cross-legged between the tubes, just kind of nodding like, yes, these are all very good points.
I mean, not for nothing, but Montaro's godly voice suggested that Parn try to talk us into going. He is, and no one's speaking up but Nightmare, which doesn't matter what Parn does. Nightmare doesn't like it.
I'll speak up. I'd prefer if you didn't intrude on Queen Mab. Either A, you die. That's not good. B, you don't die and you piss her off.
Which is also not good.
Not good. She stops helping the farmers.
Yeah.
She's already...
What about
Well,
C? We go through, we have a good time, we make new friends, and everyone's happy.
No, that ain't
Yeah,
gonna. That's not
that-
how things work.
That's
That's
probably a
not how Fae work,
no-go.
idiot.
Yeah, and anyways, probably you come back out at a different time if the stories about the Fae are true.
Okay. I say we
maybe-
just go at
Alright,
least
add it-
around.
Out of character, Flux, is this just because you don't want us going in the woods, or...
I mean, to be honest, I don't have things prepped for the woods. I can prep things for the woods. You guys are not ready for Queen Map's woods.
Then let's go around the woods.
You guys are not ready for
Let
the storyline.
us heed the warning.
You guys are not ready for the storyline Queen Map was put in for.
Yeah, you're basically trying to have us go
Okay.
north of Good Springs through the Deathclaw territory.
I mean, not for nothing, but it's literally the woods right out of the town you were going to send us to.
That doesn't
I
mean we
would
have to go
think-
through them.
I
Yeah,
know, but at the same
Neotech,
time-
here's you constantly try to lead us to our deaths.
No,
Kind of-
I don't mind things being higher level than us that are if we have to go out of our way. It's right in front of us and we can't do it because it's going to be high level than us.
That's
Yes,
the way the world
that's-
works.
That's how a world works. If you make a living, breathing world, not everything is going to be the same level as you just because it's near you.
Makes me think you would be a terrible DM.
Kind of would be probably.
I
Do you remember the
would
core? You got those
I
things?
think I'd be a great DM because I would adapt things so the players can actually do shit.
Where are you guys trying to get to that you needed to go through the woods for?
Terrace
No,
Mindel.
This is gonna sound
Parn-
stupid, but we're
Parn's
trying to get.
done. No, Parn is absolutely done. He's going back to town and he's stepping on the teleportation platform. All right.
I'm sorry, Mister.
Okay, have fun. We'll see you in a month.
I don't know your name.
Because apparently that's what we need to do, and we don't have a choice about it.
No,
so my
no, we could
I
go.
was gonna take.
We
I
could
was gonna
go
take the
along
path
the path.
right fucking here and follow that between the woods.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like
I'm
there's
sorry. I
this
didn't,
nice
didn't hear
path that we were asked about. Do we take this
Hold on.
path? And you
Zon's
just say no.
talking. Hold on. What's up, son?
I didn't catch the centaur's name.
My name's Roderick. What's yours?
My name is Sarah. Basically, why we were going through these woods, it was we wanted to get to Terrace Mindel, but we didn't want to take the teleportation because we wanted to see kind of the country and whatnot, and we thought maybe going through these woods. Did not realize that there was Fae and whatnot. So,
There's a path up north through the woods that's pretty much sanctioned and patrolled. I'd advise going through there instead of cutting straight through.
so are both sides of both of the woods guarded by the Fae? In a
South is the western side is Queen Mab. The northern side is Queen Titania's.
Okay, so they okay. Thank you. We'll be leaving, but thank you for the
You
warning.
guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, north it is.
Yeah. I am perfectly fine going walking to Terrace. Like it'd be nice
Yeah,
to.
that's not the issue. It's going through the woods and disturbing something that we're not meant to disturb, and screwing up the farmer's land agreement and blessing the crops that my character has a serious problem with.
Yeah, once you mentioned that part, my whole argument about like, well, this is our chance to go through the woods and have an adventure kind of evaporated.
Yeah.
As soon as Becca's like, okay, this fucks over the farmers, that's something we don't want to do because we're on thin ice with the Empire being here as it is.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Also, quick question. Parn already had left the group, correct?
No, I said that because I was fucking frustrated. I'm still sitting there waiting to whatever you guys do. All right. I'm only frustrated because I get talked into arguing to do it, and there was never a shot to do it. There was never going to be a shot to do it. And I feel like we just wasted 30 fucking minutes.
No, we didn't. We had role play for 30 fucking minutes.
Like to be honest, when
I
Sovek
honestly prefer the roleplay parts over the combat parts. I could do without the combat.
I love role play. I don't like role play at a brick wall.
to be fair, when
We didn't know it was a brick wall at the time, did we?
Fine, can we go?
Yes.
All right,
We
let's
already, I believe the consensus already was to go north before you
Yes.
started complaining.
The party begins to head north along the.
No, it wasn't, Sovik. You're the one that actually told Parn.
Okay, Dio, save it for after the session.
Party begins to head
Yeah.
north along the woods edge, keeping a decent berth to the forest. As you camp at night, you hear music playing from inside the forest.
Okay.
But other than that, you have no problems. There's no creatures coming out. There's no, other than like deer, there doesn't seem to be any carnivores or predatory wild game. And the party is now in between the two woods, and there's a nice well-worn road that seems to be that it's a bit old and doesn't seem to have as much upkeep as it should, but it's a nice road there that leads out.
It's serviceable.
I ask you to. Can you make the marker a little smaller?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that myself.
Yeah, sure.
Because with how zoomed I am, it's really big.
There we go.
Thank
Good.
you.
There we go. That's better.
Sorry, I'm looking at it from like zoomed out completely, checking on everything. So I'm not checking it from your guys' size. Okay, So you guys head through the forest. It's about a week's travel to get through the road. There's a few rest stops along the way, and now you're out on the plains of the middle of the Empire.
It's gonna be a week to get from here to here.
It'll be about a week and a half to get to Terrace Mindel from where you are. Obsidian Peak looms ahead of you right now. You see the river lieth running.
I mean, I'd
Running
almost
down.
say that if we already know we're going to the mountain, why don't we just cut straight
Yeah, I
there?
was about to say.
Yeah.
Then go to the Terrace
Let's
Mindel.
go.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like a
It's
good
kind of what I was thinking.
yeah, let's do that.
The only problem is this river.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
This river
Okay.
might be bad.
This case
I mean,
scenario.
if we have to end up having to go south and follow the river all the way down to the Terrace Mindel just to get around it, then we end up going south and going around the river.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, best to go.
So you guys head west for about a week. Can I get some rules from who's leading the party? Neo, I assume.
Yeah, I'm the survival guys. We're
Can
overland, I guess.
give me 3 1d20s.
While we're
adding
we're
random dice
trekking
rolls
in open land, when we're camping, I play my flute for entertainment.
I'll join in with my decanter.
on about the fifth day, you guys meet up with another group of adventurers who seem to be heading southwest. And they wave you down. Hey,
Hello.
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 Are you guys adventurous too?
Yes.
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 You heading to Terrace Mindal for the grand tournament?
Eventually.
Yes, we have other business first.
Where are you going?
We're going that way.
The Obsidian Peaks.
Oh, what for?
Our Dragonborn friend here has some business with the other Dragonborn there.
No, don't say.
Yeah.
Well, we won't keep you. See you, friend. And the party heads off.
How quick do they head off at that news? Like,
Head
are
off
they like?
at a
are like-
rather brisk pace, but they continue southwest.
I mean, like, does it sound like as soon as we said that, they're like, "Oh, okay," and then like get the fuck away from us?
Guys are crazy.
They hit it off at a brisk pace southwest.
Or they could also be heading to the Obsidian Peaks, hopefully to beat us there.
You may have just told where a prize is.
To be fair, all we said was that our Dragonborn had business.
With the other Dragonborn there.
You actually you made sure to say that, which I wasn't going to tell him anything.
I was just saying that way without pointing.
But then Rogar did say the Obsidian Peaks.
All right, well, we may have just given away something, so I think we should pick up the pace. What do you guys think?
Let's do that.
Okay, so your Oregon Trail caravan is now sped up, moving at double pace, brisk pace. If one of you gets dysentery, you're really fucked now.
We find a bridge. Is there like
You-
fallen trees?
You
we
come
can
to the river
cross?
lake. Do you ford the river?
How deep is the river?
Do you cock the wagon? The River Lathe is a rather fast-paced running river, heading southern. It's maybe a good. What's a good fucking river distance? I've never seen a big river. 50 feet wide. Is that a lot? No, that's not a lot. 100 feet
Okay.
wide. That's fine.
Okay. I'll ask this as a more practical question. Is it like the Mississippi River?
Yeah, it's pretty wide.
Okay.
It's Mississippi sized. I
Damn,
know that one.
why
I've seen
are
that one.
rivers always huge in D&D? There's never just like, yeah, it's an
little
average
stream.
river.
That's a stream. That's a brook. This is if it's showing up on the map, Neo. It's a
It's
big
a
river.
major fucking river.
Like, Neo, like even the river that I'm near, like the Old Man, is well over that length.
They're big.
I've lived near a rather large river, the Chattahoochee, most of my life. I know how big rivers are. Okay,
This is not uncommon.
yeah, no.
Where you are, you don't see any large bridges or anything to cross.
Is it possible to determine how deep the river is?
How would you like to try?
I guess perception.
I've got a thing of rope.
What?
Tie something heavy to it and drop it down into the river. That's how you would actually tell if the river was deep.
Okay, we can do that.
All right, I try and find a good-sized rock.
Okay, you find a rather large-sized boulder.
All right. Is it something I actually can lift and throw?
No, it's not. Are you looking for a rock you can lift?
Yes.
Oh, then you find a nice-sized stone.
Tie it to one
to-
end of the rope, and
You have to put an
Montaro
limit on your search query.
as the strongest of the group, at least it looks like.
Is that true?
Would you hold on to the
Might be
rope?
true. Hang on. I don't
My
know
strength
about
is
that. Hang on.
19.
Red,
He might be stronger than me by 1
Yeah.
point. Yes.
I
yes,
know
yes.
I have a
Red
strength of
pumped his-
17.
yeah, I know
Jesus
Red pumped his
Christ.
strength because he didn't understand how monk work.
Hey! Monk used to work that way.
So the three of you lift up a rock and drop it into the river. All at once, like it's some kind of religious experience.
Oh.
The rock goes down, down, and
It's a planet.
how deep is Mississippi? people?
Charlie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. Fuck, that's deep.
Pension hog.
Really, how deep that is? Okay.
Sovek meowed. Yay!
Goes down for about 100.
Yeah, that was my cat that meowed, not me.
It's down for 100 feet.
How long's your rope? Your rope, Neo?
It's
on.
50 feet. We wouldn't know. Somebody's holding the end.
Yeah, we're holding on to it.
Okay, it
Yeah.
goes down until you have no slack to give the rope anymore.
Why?
All right. I guess we're not going that way. Let's
Nope.
go to the south.
All right. Oregon trial style, go. Let's go down.
Does carry weight work in this? How does this work?
You could swim across or something. You think if you made a decent swimming check, you could swim across?
Let's go down
Yeah.
and look for a calmer area where rocks in the river would break it up and make it a calmer swim. Because that's actually something with rivers.
Nice.
Sooner or later, you're going to have rocks that are going to break up the
Get an inspiration
rapids.
point, Neil. You guys continue down a bit, and you find an area where the river's calmed down a bit from rocks kind of breaking it apart.
All right. Well, let's swim across.
You swim
Buddy.
across. You skip on the
Do
rocks.
we want to try doing that the check again with the rope?
Does Zon do
Yeah,
it where he
let's
just fucking
check
flies
with the
across?
rope.
No, I'm not. We were gonna try if we were gonna try something else, yes, but not that. Not now.
All right, we're in a more calm area. We check with the rope. Does it still go all the way down the rope and the rock?
It goes down about 40 feet.
All right.
So, does anyone have anything that isn't supposed to get wet?
No, not that
if
I
it-
have.
If it is,
I
hold
have
it in
one,
the bag of holding.
Because I have a book.
I can
Um,
put anything that doesn't need to get wet in the bag of holding.
Yep, I give him
Okay,
my book.
so
I give him
let's
some
put the
clothing.
torches, the tinder boxes, things like that in there.
Yeah. I do the same.
All right,
All
so
right, we all do
for
that
at
then.
least temporarily, all your stuff that you don't want getting wet is in my bag of holding.
Yeah,
I'm not going to actually measure how much weight that is because it shouldn't be more
Probably
than
like-
200.
yeah.
Although I am going to. How far apart are the
The
are
break
the
points.
yeah? How far away are the rocks and stuff? Is there a way? Could I conceivably get across it using my quarterstaff as
you-
balance?
You feel like you'd need a decent acrobatics check, but you feel like you could.
Okay, acrobatics check. Sweet. Okay,
Um,
I'm going to
I'm
attempt to
also
do
gonna-
that.
Yeah, I'm also going to put my armor into the bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah, my armor
Again,
gives me
I
disadvantage.
have. Again, I'm currently sitting on 330.
How's 16?
Currently sitting on 330 pounds. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
All right, good. Because
What does the 16 do?
16 gets you across the river. You hop, skip, jump, do a little.
I'm gonna recommend the ones who swim that we tie ourselves together with a rope, so if someone slips, the other can stop them.
Montaro's ready to porpoise his way across that river.
Anybody want to
Zon
join?
had a
with
fucking
the rope?
water walk spell this whole time.
What?
Zon could have done a water walk spell this whole time.
I don't think I have water walk.
I mean, it's a ritual, Zon.
I don't think I can cast it.
It's a cleric spell. It's a cleric ritual.
If it's a ritual, yeah, you can do it.
What level is it?
oh wait,
Third level.
subtract one. Subtract one from the top roll because I had the wrong save.
It's athletics,
Yes.
but not strength.
Yes, I can.
You could have water walked people.
Okay, so
But
never
I
mind.
didn't. But I didn't prep it, so we have to wait a whole day.
Zon rituals, you can do it anytime.
Oh.
What's that for, Neo?
Swim check, athletics.
Neo starts to be caught up in the current.
You got an inspiration, man. Remember?
Oh, great!
Alright.
The guy who's got all of our stuff is the one who
Inspiration
fails.
doesn't let you re-roll. Inspiration lets you apply an advantage before rolling.
I
I cast water
I tried
walk
to
to
correct-
everyone.
No,
I
Zon,
tried
a ritual spell, it has like an hour cast time.
Oh, does it?
did anyone
I'm
tie
coughing
the rope?
Neotech.
Montaro, that's not enough to really catch up with him as he's going down.
Did anyone tie the rope like I suggested? So
No one heard you.
together.
I'm reading the spell. It lasts for an hour, but the casting time is one action.
And I
No,
actually, Flux, for the record, I never got to actually say if I was going to burn the inspiration point because everyone's talking about our ritual
Okay.
spell.
But you did not say it. So Ergo, you didn't use it.
All right. Do I
Zaun,
get to?
a ritual spell, any spell that's cast as a ritual immediately increases its cast time to an hour, but you don't have to have it prepped. It's essentially lets you have a list of spells in reserve if you really don't need them. Sorry, it takes 10 minutes longer to cast. Gotcha.
All right. Parn pulls out his immovable rod, holds
Okay.
onto it, and presses the button, stopping
Okay.
himself.
You click your rod, and you're now being pulled back, but you're holding onto the rod.
Now I get to make another swim check.
At this time,
Right.
Montaro catches up with you.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of put an arm around him and help him swim.
Okay, so make a check with advantage, Neil.
So 12.
Okay, it's kind of hard going, but Montaro shoulders you a bit, and you just make it.
Fine.
And I think the only other person is
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sue's
Yeah.
not gonna wait 10 minutes, give herself water walk, and just
Don't
casually
you
skip
don't
across.
you have flight, Sarah? Don't you have like a use flight?
Yes, I know. I know what I have.
I know how my gods work.
I know how my abilities work. You don't need to tell me.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
All right, so you said a ritual takes 10
Actually,
minutes.
oh wait, hold on. I may be completely wrong. That's stupid. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Is that how rituals really work?
Do they work the same for clerics as they do for everyone else?
No,
'Cause-
clerics need to have it prepped. Ritual just means you
See?
don't expend the spell slot for it.
See,
Oh,
that's what I was
that's-
talking about.
I'm sorry, I was completely wrong. It's wizards who don't need to have it. Wizards just need to have it in their spell book. They don't need to
Yeah,
have it
I was gonna say
prepped. My bad.
wizards and warlocks, I think, are the ones who just kind of get to just go YOLO. I have a ritual.
I assumed it was essentially you didn't have to have any of them prepped because it was their way of getting around necessary spells that everyone seemed to need. But
It's even,
never had
it's even better
Yeah,
if you're a
that's
warlock
the
because
way
you
I
just take
thought
anyone's rituals.
Yeah, I thought that's what rituals were supposed
I
to be.
misinterpreted on, but so how are you getting across?
I really don't want to burn my flight so soon.
It recharges in a day,
Do
doesn't it?
you want me to swim back over and help you?
Oh, go away. Fine. I fly over.
Okay.
As I cast Radiant Soul and I just fly over.
Hard
Hey,
looks
can I
at
get
this and goes,
Can I get a
"You
strength
could
check?
have took a rope across."
Can I get a strength check while you're flying over, Zon?
Okay.
Are you strong enough to keep your wings aloft?
Oh my
Um,
god.
God, no.
Double nat one.
You fly over
I'm
successfully.
coming.
Yeah, you fly over successfully. That check wasn't for flying over. It's just how strong you looked while you were flying over.
Oh, okay. I was ready to have Montaro dive back in. I'm coming to save you. Lifeguard Montaro on duty.
You guys have now crossed over the River Leith.
Yes.
All right, Parn shakes off the water, says, "Let's make a fire and get dried off, and then continue on
And,
our way."
Yes. Yes.
Re-equip all our shit. And
Yes.
get ready.
Re-equip my stuff. I light up a fire because, oh god, my character did not like that.
All right, is there any dry wood, or is it mostly wet wood around this area?
There's some dry wood you can grab.
All right, fine. Then never mind. I don't need to use a flask of oil to get the fire going.
Cast Sacred Fire on it. That would work, right?
I mean, you still could. Lighter fluid makes the best fire starter.
All right.
All right, warming up.
Parn's going to go fishing to get the food for today while everyone's drying off.
Okay,
And
you
let's go.
successfully get the food for the day, and you guys head off. As you get to around nearing about a day's away from the Obsidian Peaks, you note that the landscape has turned a bit more ashy. There's less game, less vegetation. It's now just kind of a ashy plains.
Fair enough. It'll be harder for me to get enough food, but I can still get enough food.
You can get enough food for today. Once you move a bit further in, it's going to be hard. It's going to be impossible for you to do it without doing a check.
Okay.
It's now.
Yeah, we're getting closer to an active volcano, so yeah, it makes sense.
You're getting closer to Death Mountain. Your visibility's again. It's harder to see out in further distances, but you guys trudge on.
It's harder for who? Because the entire party has dark vision except
Yeah,
for.
that's not.
I think it's more like just
No.
there's ash in the air.
Dark vision doesn't help you with ash clouds.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's light conditions, not. Now, if you had
Not
like
like a
tremor
sand-
sense, it
Not
wouldn't
like a
matter.
sandstorm or a fog. Tremor sense also wouldn't nearly reach that far, right?
No, it wouldn't.
So you guys finally.
Survival check of 21 enough for the first day.
Yep, you're good. And you guys finally come to the footsteps of the Obsidian Peaks.
Yay!
Yay.
There are active like lava flows around you. It smells swelteringly hot. Is the volcano
Check
is-
hot or
not check hot yet, but it's uncomfortable hot.
It's my. I feel like my fur is going to catch fire if we get too much closer to the lava.
You can see. You don't see like a clear path up to the mountain, but you see kind of like Parn, with your survival knowledge, you kind of see areas where you could make a path to get up.
Okay. Wait a second. Somebody in our group has a decanter of endless water. Can't you cool down some of the lava? Yeah, that maybe he's not. Yeah.
This isn't Minecraft.
I mean, he's got the gusher mode, which basically is an
Or-
endless gusher.
Or
Of
I actually now prepped water walk. It worked for lava.
That's good for you. For the rest of us,
It works up to 10 willing creatures.
Well, that's
I'm
interesting.
willing.
Okay.
All
How
right.
long does it last?
An
I'm
hour.
ready the Jeebus lava.
It lasts about an
Lasts
hour.
an hour.
So right until we're in the middle of the lava pool to fall to our deaths.
Creatures crossing molten lava still take damage from the heat because they are near it.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
want to take
okay.
damage from the heat.
It says as if it were harmless. Oh, wait. Yes, you are correct. We would still take damage from the heat.
Yes.
You guys,
I don't think we have. I don't
it
think
is-
we have enough.
It's uncomfortable being near the lava flows right now. If you were actively on top of them, we'd start be doing like minor bits of damage.
Yeah.
As you were on them.
Kind of figured as
Yeah.
much.
Well, if we want to use the decanter, I don't think
Like
that's enough.
pour water all
I
over
don't think-
ourselves?
I don't think the decanter is going to cool off lava.
I was
I
thinking
think
more like
the-
cool us down.
Oh, what?
I mean,
No, yes and no. I meant it as to cool us down, but I also meant it as in case we get to a location where we have to cross it. If
Yeah,
we let the decanter on gush for a while, it would cool down the area.
There are places
No.
where you can get up there without crossing the lava right now.
All right,
Okay,
fine.
Neotech,
Doing that.
here's how the water would actually work. It would evaporate. It wouldn't
Yeah.
cool down the area. It would immediately evaporate.
Even on geyser mode, there's not enough volume to the water to actually make it through to the lava to cool it.
Yeah.
There's
This
a
isn't
reason
Minecraft.
lava only cools when it comes into contact with large bodies of water for a reason. It's because there's so much water that it doesn't evaporate as quickly as smaller bodies of water would.
30 gallons a second.
That's
30
not
gallons will evaporate.
Okay, whatever.
We're talking
Maybe 300. 3,000.
probably
All right,
probably thousands
enough.
of gallons.
Let's just
Yeah.
get on with this. I said enough.
I mean, frankly, in my opinion, finally reached the peaks might be a good stopping point because we only have like 9 minutes.
Hold on, I've got a much more interesting stopping point.
Okay.
At
I
least
was about to say,
it-
unless Flux has something better that's like
So
right
you-
up ahead.
you guys begin heading up the peaks. It's about a half a day's travel up the peaks when you eventually come to about a ravine that has what appears to be a broken bridge stopping it.
Hmm.
And you see a dragonborn standing across the bridge.
Why is my character there?
Old travelers, what business do you have on the Obsidian Peaks?
Hello. I have a meeting. I need to meet with Elder Saru. I have a writ from the Dragonborn Elder in Highmore.
Toss it over.
I grab the writ from the bag of holding.
It's not a
Was
writ.
it a writ? I thought it was like a
It
fist.
was it was an emblem, Kiri.
Yes,
Yeah.
an emblem. Alright, I hand out the emblem and
You toss it over. Give me a
Yes.
ranged attack.
do a range attack.
Oh my god.
God,
Don't.
this is-
Oh,
I
don't fuck it
swear
up.
to
Wait before you
fucking
roll.
God.
Before you roll, I'm just going.
I'm gonna have fun with this.
There's a 2.
Spike it, Kiri. Spike it.
And I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna give him advantage with dex.
Dunk of that shit.
Okay, advantage. Alright,
Advantage.
Yes.
long
Yes.
range attack it goes.
So
Okay.
19.
You toss it. She catches it and looks at it.
Oh.
This is from Elder Claith in Highmore,
Yes, it is.
correct?
It is.
I want to point out he shot a bow at that person to do
I,
that.
that was just I was using that as my
I wanna
natural forward
point
range
out that
for
that's
just
the-
chucking.
I want to point out that's the image for my one-off.
It
So
is. Well, Elder Claith is welcome in this place, and if he gave you his emblem, he must vouch for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I, not Miss Stain, guard of the Obsidian Peaks, don't think you look tough enough to make it up. So we're gonna have to run you through a test before you head up.
Welcome to the Salty Mountain. How tough are you?
And we're
Bard's
end-
gonna
end
pop up
there.
all of us, or just
All of you.
Okay.
And we're gonna end there with a prospect of a test to head up to the further heights of the mountain.
Okay.
Hi ho, it's off testing we go.
All right.
That
Me.
didn't fit,
Get
but
shit
that's
divided
okay.
so I can write it down and
Okay.
go.
1,020.
Experience and what?
Everyone got 1,020 XP each.
1,020.
1,020.
And yes, that is your character now. She has now joined the Dragonborn of the Obsidian Peaks.
You're at 7,882, I believe.
I have 7702.
Yeah, that's
for
what I got.
us.
7,702. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where
Yeah.
that 80 came from then.
Also, Flux, what was the Highmore Elder's name
Hey,
again?
what do you mean? No, we had 6,600 and something before this.
6,682.
Yeah. Plus 1,020 makes 7,702.
I thought he said 1,200 and something.
No, he said 1,020.
1,120.
Oh, it was 1,120?
So,
Yes.
Oh, okay, then it's 70.
20.
Then
No,
7,802.
1,020. Okay.
Okay, that's what I heard.
1,020. Okay, then it's 7,702.
That's what I thought I heard.
All right, and we didn't grab any loot off the Sahagwin, so we don't think about loot.
Well, you had that
Except for my-
trident.
I was about to say, except for my new trident with that fresh cat smell.